About time England won a World Cup, innit?
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV. Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow and join in now.
You're watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
And it's live.
Good afternoon. You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV, but in a first for me, I'd like to say welcome to all the subscribers to the Dugout Football channel. This could all go absolutely tits up today because this is the first one of these I have done, but hopefully I am coming through loud and clear on Doug's channel as well. So welcome everybody from that side if you are north of the border. I've had my jabs, I've had my inoculations, I've got my visa, so we are doing that. And as they say, before, before they read the football results out, if you don't want to know what's going to happen in the next minute and a half, if you're from Scotland, close your eyes.
Leicester Till I Die TV, your World Cup channel.
The teams are on the pitch. England versus Germany lining up for the national anthem.
You don't want that. Try this.
In the middle.
It's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home.
And that's all of our Scottish viewers lost. Daniel, good afternoon, sir. How the devil are you? Or how the devil are you?
I am good. I'm not too bad now. Like I say, I'm back on the mend.
You are.
Thanks again for having me.
You're more than welcome. Your testicle or your left testicle is once again round.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'd still say one's like a pineapple and one's like a kiwi, but...
What, covered in spikes and hair?
Well, to be fair, I could have said a grape. I think that would have been more realistic.
Yes. Well, remember what happens if you tread on a grape? He doesn't say anything. He just lets out a little whine.
Hey, I knew that were coming. I knew it were coming.
So before we get into you, if you pardon the expression, like I say, welcome along to anybody from the Dugout Football channel. Doug is beavering away at work with his Scottish widows. Well, that's what he calls it. I would call it pimping. But he's working away. Oh, he's let me loose on his channel. Come on, Scotland. Anything could happen. But we are doing this in conjunction with each other's channel, Leicester Till I Die TV and the Dugout Football channel. Please subscribe to both our channels. The details are going across the bottom. And that's something else that Doug has apparently. Yeah, let's move on. And as also talking of bottoms, Dan, where can people, again, your link is below, and the links to both these guys are in the YouTube chat, but where can people find you, sir?
Yeah, you can find me at Turf Morehouse TV on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, you name it, we're on it. All social media is covered. Just search Turf Morehouse and you'll find us there.
And he has now, and he's a bit shy about this because it has gone so well since he started, but he is now also available on Grindr.
Don't forget that I'm in the top 2%.
Well, apparently he thought he was going to get a discount, but instead he got a bum deal. Nicola, Nicola is in. How are you? He says he hopes Croatia to go through. I cannot stand them. Let me know your score predictions then. And Blue Kate is in. Hello, Blue Kate. How are you? I'm saying Blue Kate just in case the other Kate is about at all.
She's just on her way back from her mum, so I have messaged saying any chance of a brew on your arrival.
Everybody hide under the table.
That's why I'm upstairs. I'm chaining myself back up here.
I thought you said you're shaving your back then. I was going to say. Nicola has gone 2-1. Kate, what's your predictions? Let me know. I've already gone for mine. Unfortunately, I can't change it. Doug was gone 2-1 Japan. What about yourself, Dan?
Yeah, I think Croatia are an aging side, so I'm going to say that Japan may nick this. I'm going to say it's going to be close, but am I? No, you know what? I think we're going to get the first extra time. I'm going to go for 1-1 after 90 minutes.
1-1. Okay. And to go through?
Japan.
Okay. Shane is in and he has gone 1-1 Japan on pens, just as you said that. And then Japan to go through as well. I've gone 2-1. So pretty boring. We've all gone either 2-1 or 1-1.
Hey, that's not bad. I'm just surprised he's got a pen that says Japan. Most of mine say made in China.
And so it starts, ladies and gentlemen. And so it starts. Can I just say that Dan is from another channel and I have no control over what he says. His thoughts are purely for him and nothing to do with Leicester Till I Die at all. My jokes are even worse than that. Shane, I've got you down. Kate has got 1-0 Japan.
Oh,
the first one different, but nobody's fancying Croatia at this stage. Like you said, they are a bit of an aging side, aren't they?
Yeah. So Japan. I mean, not. Oh, did you say aging or Asian?
Aging.
I was going to say. But yeah, no, they are. I mean, when you've still got a 30-odd-year-old Luka Modric knocking about,
yes,
it won't be long before he's still spraying passes with a walking stick.
But you could, I'll drop my pen. But you could say that about.
Where's it made?
Sorry?
Where was it made?
China, I believe. But I mean, we say this about Croatia, and in fairness, we could also say it about a lot of other teams. It's almost certainly Messi's last World Cup.
Yeah.
Bale, I mean, he says he's coming back, but my God, they will be wheeling him on in his bath chair, won't they?
Just a bit.
Ronaldo's probably his last one, although he'll probably want to go on till he's 100. There's a lot of players here that it has been or was their last chance saloon. So, are teams relying on their sort of star players too much?
Sort of. I mean, to be fair, I'm eating my words already regarding England. Look back at the videos we did on your channel regarding the squad. I said Jordan Henderson won't see much football at the tournament. He's just there as, an experienced head of voice in the dressing room. But yeah, he's been one of the standout midfielders in some of the games, to be fair. So yeah, some of the experienced ones are in there maybe for that. They've got the know-how of getting through to these latter stages of tournaments, but we've seen a lot of them falter at the first hurdle.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how old Henderson is, but we said experience. And in fairness, a lot of Leicester fans are going like, "Oh, Madders, he's only taking him for this game," and only took him because people were moaning, and he didn't want to sort of, appear to sort of not take him when 99% of the nation wanted us to. But in fairness, you got to my mind, he was injured for the first 2 games.
Yeah.
The third game was possibly a bit too early for him, when we needed a win to finish top. And obviously the last game, it's knockout competition. And we've just won a game. Why change something when you've just won it?
Exactly. Like, that's what was shocking me yesterday. The fact of not seeing, Rashford, were dropped. I was a little bit like, that's a bit strange. And plus with the news of Raheem Sterling leaving due to family matters. Yeah. So I thought Rashford would have started, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to be said about some of the teams, the added time. There's some of these bullcrap stats that none of us know about, receptions and all that.
Yes. It's like when the aerial married the satellite dish. The wedding was awful, but the reception was brilliant. I agree with you there, Nicola. As a Serbian, you definitely want them to lose. AFC B is in, and here's the first one to Croatia. He's gone 2-1 to Croatia. The first one, AFC, that you just stuck your head above the parapet there and said Croatia and gone back down again. But we did mention earlier that Dan was now on Grinder, and I have actually got proof because I have got his Grinder picture here. So anybody, I'd cut that off just at the right point, or as you nearly did yourself yesterday, or the day before. Wednesday, the 21st of December, 9 p.m. Dan will be joining me again with a couple of other Muppets. Volunteers. Contestants. And we'll be having a totally non-football quiz. They're just showing there, but I've just brought this up for a reason. Because we've got 2 of the quarterfinals. France versus Argentina. Holland versus Argentina. I was looking at it the wrong way, you see, then. Holland versus Argentina, England versus France. We've had some fun, we've had some shocks, we've had some laughs, Uruguay and Germany going out, but it's kind of settling into normality now with those 2 quarterfinals, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, looking at it as an England supporter, you've got to play the best to be the best. We keep saying how much we'd love an easier run, but then how idiotic we would look if we do get beat. And we've seen teams, like I say, in the group stages receive defeats. Japan, and they're playing today. They've won in their last. They won both of their group matches against European nations. They have the 2-1 win over Spain and Germany.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's.
And I think it's always hard to tell as well with the group stages, because for those teams like ourselves and Spain and Brazil and teams that are already through after 2 games, you don't know when they're playing that third game whether they are really, not saying trying, that's probably the wrong choice, but you know what I mean. They know they're through. Yeah. Whether they finish first or second, obviously first should give them a better option, but you just don't know. It's difficult to do. It's like the 7-0. How can you judge Spain over the 7-0 Croatia? Because Croatia were bloody awful in that game. But
we had the 6-2 against Iran and then drew 0-0 with the USA.
Yes. Yeah, no, totally agree with you. I did this the other day, and I'm not going to go through all 32 teams now because we'd be here before the kickoff. But this is at the moment where the teams are, and as you can see, after 4 games, England are still top and the best team in the World Cup so far. Yeah, on goal difference. I mean, you wouldn't have said that before the first ball was kicked, would you?
No, would you? I mean, I don't know how, but you know we are.
We've won 3 or 4 games and didn't lose one. Yes, but I mean, you know, everybody's been saying, "Look, fucking Southgate messed it up." I mean, England fans are so negative, aren't they? Because, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. You know, when we lost to Italy in the final, it was a case of like Southgate was rubbish for losing in the final. He wasn't reasonably good because he got us to the final, and it was the first person in sort of 60 odd years that a manager that's been able to do that. But you know, you've got to give Southgate some credit with the form that we were on going into these finals. He's got it right so far.
He has. You know, a lot of people eating the words, myself included, thought with this Nations League performances, you know, is this the end of the road? Is it curtains for him? But you know, we're getting a different England.
He looked at it and thought, this could be curtains for me. I better pull myself together.
Hey, to be honest with you, Chris, though, I do think that I don't want to say it, but I think the France game is again, it's curtains for us. I think at this stage.
But if we go out to France, and we may well, you know, I mean, it is our toughest game. But then we were saying that about Senegal. But if we go out to France, there's no shame in that. They're world champions.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we've just been knocked out by Senegal. And it's like when Bobby Robson took us to the semis in was it 82 or something, and we were losing to Cameroon in the quarters. We managed to beat them, and we then lost to Germany. If we'd lost to Cameroon, maybe Bobby Robson would have been remembered in a slightly different way. So. You know, I'm a Southgate fan, so I'm just thinking, like, you know, he's the best manager we've had since Sir Alf Ramsey, as in being reasonably successful. He's got us first. Sven got us to 2 quarterfinals. Bobby got us to 1 semi. So you know, I think he's, like I say, I'm a big fan of our Gareth. Come on,
of our Gareth.
England last night. I mean. 3-0. I mean, it all got, well, I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting that.
You didn't expect that, did you? Did you? No.
Were you seriously? I didn't think it'd be that. I don't mean to be disrespectful to Senegal, but easy.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect it either. I was a little bit taken back by it all. For me, I thought there was a turning point in the game because we didn't look like we'd created much. If you can see that shadow just evade there in the back, Kate's just brought up a brew.
Oh, well done. What a lovely, lovely woman. Did she have her Arsene Wenger coat on still?
No Arsene Wenger coat was inside. But that said, yeah, I think there was a turning point in the game. I think the save that Pickford had to make from the angle for Dyer, is it Dyer or Dyer, however you pronounce the Senegal forward's name, and Pickford stretched his arm out, and you know it's hit his arm, and I think at that point that's when we thought, right, we've got to lace our boots up and get going, because I think we were just trying to be a little bit like read the game. We were reacting a little bit slower. Senegal started like they wanted it more, but in the end, you know, we finished what we needed to do. The job was done. And we didn't concede anything like we did against Iran. So to have a clean sheet as well was always a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, Doug was going on before, and he quite right. He said it was our toughest game so far, and yes, of course it is, because we're playing another team that's qualified, and you know that therefore is by default going to be our toughest game. But we seem to panic because a lot of people were going to go. We all went for an England win, but a lot of people going 4-0, 5-0, etc., etc. And we didn't think it was going to be that easy, but I just thought we take our time, England. We're not scoring after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But, it's like with Iran. It took us 40-odd minutes to get the first goal, and then we just went goal crazy.
Yeah, it's almost like it opens up, doesn't it? Conceding. I think if we'd have gone in at half-time 1-0 up, Senegal will have still had a bit of a sense of optimism and belief. But to score that second goal so late, last kick of the game before the half-time whistle went, you were looking at, their manager was probably like, right, well, that changes everything. Because we at 1-0, they can still go all out but be defensively strong. At 2-0, they've got to push everything out there forward at every opportunity. And in that sense, the game could have gone away from them because we could have, exploited the spaces that they left for us.
Yeah. I mean, Ash says here, and I've got to say, I don't necessarily agree with this. It was only after the first goal we were shite for the first 30 minutes.
No, I sort of semi-agree with him. Semi-agree with him because, like I said to you, the turning point of the game for me was when the incident happened and Dyer had that shot, or Dyer, however you say it, and Pickford had to stretch himself and pull out that strong save.
That's in fairness.
It is, but I think that was the wake-up call. Sometimes a team can hit the post in a 0-0, and then all of a sudden you wake up because it's almost like, right, let's get our shit together before it actually does go wrong. And to be fair, we did.
Are we really poo-pooing Senegal and dismissing them and being disrespectful to them? Because, they're a team that were in the round of the 16 as well, and they held us for 40 minutes. And it was, I know, so... Were we shy, or are they not letting us be well? I think shy.
Yeah, it's a sense of both. Yeah, because we weren't able to play our game, so we were getting a little bit frustrated at that. Yeah. However, they was doing well defensively. They was coming forward, but apart from that one chance, like I say, after that, I think it was just easy for us once we got the goals.
Yeah, definitely, because you the pressure's off you a little bit. And I think the timing of the two goals was important as well to go in at 2-0. I just think, like, I as I say, and I respect your opinion, as you know, Ash, totally. I just don't think we were that bad. It's Saka stopped running back after that Pickford save. Shooting handball, I would not play Saka versus France. Like I say, no, everybody complains about the manager at the club level. I do about Brendan. Why has he picked him? Why isn't he playing him? And that's just one set of fans with one manager. Gareth Southgate's got 30 or 40 sets of fans all shouting that at him.
I do agree, though. Saka wasn't at his best yesterday.
He got a goal.
He did in the end, but a goal doesn't really change your full performance. I mean,
but then again, at the end of the day, and I love my stats. I'm a stat man. I'll be quoting them throughout all the game, and as will you. But the big one is, come on, we're 3-0. We won 3-0. We're through, clean sheet. I don't know what more people expect from us. Do they expect us to go out and put 7 past Senegal? This is not England back in the 1950s, 1960s, when we were up here and all the lower teams were down here. The likes of Senegal, Japan, South Korea, they are up there with us now. And that is the same, it's the same with the Premier League. Yes, you've got the top 6, but, look at Leicester winning it. Look where West Ham was 6. The gap, other teams aren't that bad as we used to think they were.
No, they've progressed. You could sort of say that have England stagnated, or is it just a case that they've become stronger than what we are? I don't know. There's so many ways you could look at it.
There is, and that's football, and that's that's the discussion we all have in the pub.
What's the old saying that you like saying, Chris? Opinions are like arseholes.
Yes, we do. We all have one. Well, there's two here today. So Nate is in. He's woken up. Good morning to you, Nate. How are you? He has gone 2-1 to Croatia. He thinks the experience will carry them through. And Ash says Southgate deserves a knighthood despite what happened on Saturday for what he's contributed to football and England pride. Exactly. For me, like I say, you know, you moan about Southgate. Would you want Allardyce back? Would you want McClapham back? There are all these things, but we're fans. Look, you know, that video of Mike, etc. After the match, we all have opinions. We all get upset, and then we look back and think, do you know what? We came fourth in the last World Cup. It's not bad, really, is it? You know. But this is the Watch Along Show, Leicester Till I Die TV. I am joined by Diddy Dan, the Ginger Minja, and we'll be watching our game live straight after this.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch Along Show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Hi, this is Chris from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Indeed. Ho, ho, ho. It's getting close, and I haven't even got a card or a present yet. I hope that petrol station's open on Christmas Eve. I've got to say, an American, Ismail Ilas is American. American officials are doing the match today. My player of the tournament so far, I've got to be honest with you, and I just the reason I played the two jingles there, I was trying to I was going through my filing system, and because I'd written it down on a card I keep throwing away. But my player of the tournament so far is, and I can never say this, Guardiol of Croatia, Croatian defender.
Yes. Is it
the one with the mask?
Gaskar Gvardoy or something like that? Yeah.
And to me, I think he's just had a great game in that defence. I've seen him, you know, he's marshalled that defence. He's like I say, he's made some last minute attempts, and one where he was facing the goal, he did an overhead bike kick. Bike kick to clear it. I'm thinking, how the hell did he do that? You know, and but Croatia are here. Let's just get a couple of more contacts. They're about to get kick off. Normal rules apply. No, no spoilers in the chat. Dan and me will keep quiet until it's up on the screen in the middle. It's not England, so we shouldn't get too excited. Hopefully. It says you can have Ben Hole through if you want. He got you through. Right. He got you through, mate. I think that's also. Yeah, Doug is here. Doug is in. Get back to work. I'm going to ring Scottish Widows. How much money have you made this morning looking after them Scottish Widows? In fact, I'm on my own. How much do you charge? Like, share, subscribe to my channel. All the channels you need are going along the bottom there. Mine, Dan, and Doug's. Let's have a look. Mr. 100% Allardyce, though. That's true. That is true. The Japanese are in all blue, and they are going from left to right. So guess what? Croatia are going from right to left, and they are in there, almost all white strip. They've got a few of the red checkerboards on the shirt. And let's see if it will be all white on the night for Croatia, shall we? The Americans, game over for Japan then. If they're playing battleships, Americans and Canadians cannot ref World Cup games, and I am Canadian. We don't understand what football is to us. It's soccer. Yeah, well, you have the World Championships in baseball, and there's only you play it. I've never understood that. My daughter is in. Hello. Are people bored with me yet? She says, I had a lot. I got bored of you 23 years ago, but you're still here. Love you, Hev. Love you. Had a great day yesterday, even if the takeaway was shit. And no, I haven't heard back from Just Eat yet.
Oh, were it bad?
Yes, it was. Yes, my
Wow.
my Big Mac was there's a cross coming in, but it's gone all the way through. My Big Mac was 2 beef patties and 3 slices of bread.
What? So there were no Big Mac sauce, lettuce,
No, nothing,
gherkins.
no, just the beef patties too. And I mean, it would have been worse had they not put the beef patties in, but just that
Bloody
3
hell.
slices of bread. Yes. So I'm awaiting a response.
You didn't get it from an IKEA store or something, or you had to build it yourself or something like that.
I'm going to say if I knew, I'd have ordered it all separately. Maybe you have to. I don't know now. Maybe you have to say that you want lettuce and everything with it. Corner to Japan in the first 2 minutes. Oh, and it goes wide of the post. I'm on 2 minutes 10. What are you on, Daniel, man?
I am man. I've just gone 1:30.
Oh, I'm in front of you then.
You are, for a change.
Oh.
So if you feel me prodding you in the back,
something I'm used to. It is Leicester Till I Die TV. Please get over and sub to Doug's channel, or if you're watching from Doug's channel, welcome along. It is great to have you here, and thank you for Doug for letting me do this. I hope I don't cock it up and you suddenly lose about 50 subs when you finish. And of course, do not forget to sub to the old Ginger Mingers channel as well at Turf Moorhouse TV. The links to both are in the description below, always on YouTube because the mob's for me, so the links are there for every single show. And please go and show them your love and support. Certainly, Daniel will always wear it, won't you?
definitely. If you are watching on Doug's channel as well, I'll be joining Doug later on this evening for his watch along as well. So,
but don't go to that because you want to be on my channel because I'm doing.
Oh yes, sorry, Chris. I do apologise.
Oh dear. How did you? What was it you went yesterday, Colonel? 6-2 to what was it you went? Let me just get the result here. Colonel went 6-2 to Senegal. How's that lasted for you, mate? And Ming the Merciless is in again. Oh, you're not that bad, Ash. Don't put yourself down like that. So, still got time because it's still 0-0 to get your predictions in. That's England-Senegal predictions. That's why there's not many of them. Oh, my God. You know, there was a time when I was organised. There we go. So you still got time, if you haven't done your predictions yet, to get them in. Most of us have gone either 2-1 or to Japan, or 1-1 with Japan winning on pens. Although AFCB went 2-1 Croatia, as did Nate. But then Nate's American. What does he know? Sorry, Nate. And can I just say to anybody who was watching me last night, 4.8 thousand views.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know where they came from. I really don't. I didn't. I've only got 4 kids, so I don't know where all those views came from. But I went down to my 2 subs. Work that one out. But thank you to everybody who, all 4.8 thousand of you that watched last night. I'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, come on. It gets worse.
Sometimes I think I do this and I'm like, you know what, it's good to chat, takes my mind away from where it can sometimes lead with my mental health. And then sometimes I think, why do I put myself through this?
Well, you know, when you rang the Samaritans that time and got hold of me, I just felt a connection. I was surprised to see you back as I told you to go and jump off the cliff. But, you know, you still here. 0-0, 5 minutes gone. I'm not going to do what they do on the BBC where they go to the co-commentator after about 2 minutes ago. So what do you think of the game so far then?
No, where are you at time-wise, Chris?
I am now at 6:05.
Right, yeah, so you're 50 seconds in front of me.
You're coming up behind quickly. Kate says, wow, brilliant, Chris. I love that, Kate. You know, marvellous woman. I've always said that from the first time I spoke to her.
Wow.
Well, you know what Kate's are normally like. Oh, dear. But, yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, so far, these quarterfinals are shaping up. I mean, the winner of this game plays the winner of Brazil versus South Korea.
Yeah, again, another tough fixture for whoever goes through. Because if Brazil do get the result against Korea, not saying that that's going to happen, because, like I say, there has been upsets galore in this World Cup. But you know, Brazil are looking like one of the tournament's favourites. You know, to go quite far. So we shall see. Either way, this game to get through and taking it a game at a time. But
what is that woman wearing on her head?
That's one thing I must say, Chris, actually, about yesterday. You know, that the Senegalese supporters did not give up dancing, did not give up singing, no matter the situation.
Oh, 1 sec. Oh, my God. You'll see it in 50 seconds. That was a bit of a scramble in the goal mouth there. How Japan, well, he's got numbers behind the ball. Let's have a watch of this. He pushed him over. It was a good save, and then it just all went. Have you got to it yet?
No. It's just shown the man. It's just shown the Japanese Cliff Richard.
Have you seen the one with the ears on?
I have, yeah. Bloody hell.
Oh, I mean, in fairness, the Croatian, I think, did push the Japanese, but he got away, defender, but he got away with it, crossed the ball in, good save from the Japanese goalkeeper, and then the Croatian
just seen it now.
Couldn't get anywhere near it. It was a bit of an egg situation, as I would call it, a bit of a mad scramble. Hey.
You're here all week, aren't you?
I am, unfortunately for you guys. No, I'm not actually, because I go away. I'm only here till Thursday.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Some of us are going to be in London. I'm watching Abba Voyage on the Saturday, but I have thankfully booked the matinee performance, so I am going to be able to go down the pub in London and watch it at the pub and probably have 1 pint and sit there and nurse it all night at the prices they charge in London.
What time are you on now, Chris?
9, 13, 14, 15.
Ah, right. I have ditched our player for a perfectly
legal.
Yeah, one of those. And I'm at just gone 9:15.
You're about 15 seconds behind me then.
So we're not far off now.
Until it buffers.
Hopefully it's you that buffers and it's not going to be too bad.
Oh dear. So it's 0-0 coming up to 10 minutes. Been a bit cagey so far.
Yeah.
Although Croatia have come out with the more intent. They've had twice as many attacks as Japan.
This is going to be a scrappy fixture, I think. I just, even from the opening 10 minutes, you still say that unless we get one of those games where in the second half we see gaps, it starts opening up a little bit. You know, I don't think I'm going to be far wrong with that 1-1, potentially even a 0-0.
Yeah, and extra time and penalties.
Well, there is that. I've just seen one of the advertising boards on the side. It says #bring home the bud. I don't know whether Budweiser have put that on, thinking, you know, can we actually have our beer back, please, since you're not using it?
Well, they can't bring it home because they can't buy it, can they? So, but yeah.
Someone said when you go on Wish and you buy fake Budweiser, but get actually Budweiser.
Yeah. Ah, dear. Can I just say what a good referee yesterday as well? And I called it out when it happened, but it's in all the papers today and news. and he absolutely told one player, and we don't know who it was because he was off camera, and you could see him mouth, "Shut up!" And he was
he did.
screaming it, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
It's like he was just in the middle of, when your kids are misbehaving, you just had enough, so you just scream, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
That's literally the referee yesterday.
The thing is, though, everybody is backing that referee, aren't they?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
It was funny, and I did say it would happen when the ladies were refereeing. Of course, nobody was crowding around them, pushing them, shoving them. They should have had a lady doing the Uruguay game.
Yeah,
because they were a disgrace. Cross in here, Japan! Oh my God! Oh, they could have had it twice.
I've just seen the ball spread out to the right-hand side. Ball in. Oh, it's a low one. Was a low one, wasn't it? I'm surprised nobody's managed to get on the end of that.
Yeah, one Japanese guy missed it, and it went past the Croatian defender, or two Croatian defenders, and then another Japanese couldn't quite get to it, because I think where he got to it, it was he's giving a goal kick. I must admit, I thought that was a corner.
Good crossback Japanese, and then he slips down on his knees. I really think so.
Oh, my God, what's that one? I've got to give 10 out of 10 for creativity to the Japanese fans so far for what they've gone as.
Well, I was just reading a stat, Chris. Croatia they've got the oldest starting 11 in a World Cup knockout game since France against Italy in the 26 final,
Really?
in the 2006 final.
Right. Nate, sir, you are a gentleman. Thank you so very much. That means a lot. I will raise a glass to you in the pub. Thank you, sir. That is very, very kind of you. Really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. There's not many places you go to, you have to start to just give him page to buy a pint. London is one of them. Coming up to 15 minutes gone. Well, 13 minutes gone. I can ask you now, thoughts on the game so far, Dan?
Yeah, pretty end-to-end. Nothing really concrete in chances other than what Japan just had, really, with a ball fist across the box low, but nobody not managing to get onto it. You'd have to say, going forward, Japan probably are the team that look a bit more dangerous. Croatia sort of building into the game slowly, but whether we see it actually pay off for them, obviously it's still too early to tell.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that you were an official, Dan. Well,
What do you mean?
You are very much multitasking. You should be keeping an eye on the game, because apparently the fourth official is called Must Have a Goal Ball.
Did you see the Senegalese player on the substitutes bench yesterday?
No. Well, I probably did, but I don't know.
He was actually called Mustafa Name. I thought it was a typo. I thought it was a typo until I looked at the screen and I thought, nope, it's written on our TV. It's there. It's concrete. It's not just somebody's error. He's actually called Mustafa Name.
Oh, I missed that. I wish I'd seen that.
I'm guessing for Senegal it'd be something like Name, said a little bit different.
Of course he would. Of course. And this is the way it's spelled. This is obviously Gorbal, but that wouldn't have been as funny,
True.
And maybe if we
not to be confused with Goebbels, which is
Yes.
Let's not go there with that one.
No. So not after where you went earlier about the one ball.
Well, I've got to remember, Chris. I've got to remember what a one ball.
Wimbledon Common clean, didn't they?
They did. You'll be there soon. You'll be one of them. You'll be on the overground and underground, and you'll be wombling free.
Yeah, I will. I will indeed. So, Modric offside there. I think they were claiming it wasn't a handball. They can't be claiming handball. But
I think it was. I think it was handball is claiming. Because Modric is saying, no, it's hit the top of... It has it. I don't know, when you look at it, it looks like it's hit the top of his chest.
Yeah. Oh! What is he doing? Japan living dangerously at the moment. They're playing it out from the goalkeeper from the back, which, as you know, I hate. How dare you, Ash? How dare you? I can't afford Weatherspoons. What do you mean?
Would
My
that not
local
have
is
been
Weatherspoons.
considered a pass back, that, Chris?
Sorry?
That
Well,
where he
yeah, I
slid
was
it back?
thinking that. No, that's a good point, Dan, because I was thinking that, but it must have come off. Maybe came off the Croatian, I think. Well, must have done.
Yeah, but none of them.
Oh,
None of them really
nobody appealed
threw
for
their
it,
arms
did
up. No.
they? No. Yeah, my local is a Weatherspoons, and if I do have too many, I can actually crawl back on my hands and knees. It's that close. So
Is it? Is it on the right corner from where you are?
yeah, literally, you go through Sainsbury's car park, down the side of Sainsbury's, and it's there.
Oh, happy days.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
breakfast,
when
dinner,
I
and tea
bought my
sorted,
first-
isn't it?
Sorry?
Breakfast, dinner, and tea sorted.
Exactly. In fact, I'm there on Wednesday night with my son, so... Well, I hope he hasn't replied to me yet, but I think so.
I'll text you after.
To get that first of all. But when I bought my first house in Burnley, we actually found the pub first, because the house we were supposed to see before that was sorry, Ash, I've just seen Ash's joke. Are you super rich, Luca? No, we replied, I'm Modric.
That's bad.
5
That is
minutes.
bad.
Go and stand outside the headmaster's office, Ash. Go on. Come back in 5 minutes.
Go and get yourself a Kit Kat or something.
Yeah.
In fact, here, I'll save you the trouble. Here's a timeout. 5 minutes. Go away.
Hey! Now that's almost as bad as Ash is. And Naz in. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, whatever it is for you. Oh, well, it said afternoon there, so I guess it's afternoon. Oi, afternoon, Chris, Dan, chat. Whoa.
Who are you?
It's coming home. It is. Are you still watching last night's game? No, when I went, so going to buy the first house, and the house that we were supposed to look at before the one we bought, they'd sold, so we found the pub, and then realised that the house we were looking at was just around the corner from the pub, and the pub was we fell in love with it. It's been knocked down years ago because it was never really busy, but the Manor Barn on Padiham Road.
The Manor Barn.
As you went down Padiham Road, you would turn right onto Lakeland Way.
Let me have a look.
It was an Italian pizza. Yeah, can't stop watching the replay. Absolutely loving it.
Oh yeah, it's defo not there now.
No. It's houses now. They knocked it down and extended because on one side, as you drove up Lakeland Way, on the left side was where the rich people live, the solicitors or what have you. And I know that because that's where my solicitor lived, in the posh Bovis homes. And then on our side, which was like the not rich and the just standard home sort of thing. Oh, crossing again. They're like these low crosses in Japan. They do indeed. Coming up to 20 minutes, it is Japan 0, Croatia 0. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel. If you aren't new, please smash the likes. I can't keep saying it's free to do, and it does help the channel enormously. Also, check out Dan's channel, Turf Moors TV. Details below, links in the description. And also today, and we welcome anybody that is joining us from up in Scotland or being part of Dan's channel. Welcome along.
Doug's, you mean?
Co-host Doug's channel, sorry. We are co-hosting with the Dugout Football channel today. So welcome along, anybody. And again, if you haven't checked him out, go and subscribe to his channel as well. He does a lot of football, not just he doesn't really do Scotland because they're never in any finals, are they? He does cover the Premier League and general football as well.
Well, you'll be back with me on Sunday, won't you, for the old watch along?
Yeah. I am not here on Sunday. Like I said, I will be in a pub somewhere in London licking the floor because that's all I can afford. But Dan has very kindly will be co-hosting.
Oh no,
for
no,
me.
that's Saturday, Chris. That's Saturday.
That's Saturday. Oh, what
On
did you say?
Sunday, you said you'd come with me for the Burnley QPR watch along.
Oh, I didn't.
Did you not?
No, because you asked me, but unless you want me to go live from the coach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
come
no,
on.
ignore me. For some reason, I thought, yes, you were with
No,
me
you
on.
you asked me. No, I'm actually during the day on the Sunday. And I'm at Winter Wonderland.
Yes, I remember you saying now.
And then I'm getting the coach. I don't get home till 5 to 9, unless
You've got to think, Chris. I've had a bang to the brains. You know what I mean? It's,
you have indeed.
I'm a bit forgetful.
Daniel's only got one ball. The other one's in the Albert Hall. Cedric is in. Good evening, Cedric. Or good afternoon, good morning, good day, depending where you are from. Welcome along, sir. Nothing is happening much in the game, so you haven't missed anything. Saint sort of saying like it as well. And everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Hello, Cedric. Oh, I think somebody else there's had. I think from now on we will call this having a Daniel. Because I'm not sure that he didn't get kicked in the. No, he didn't. He was nearly grabbed in them, but he's holding. Oh, what are you doing? He's holding his crown jewels, and I don't know why. I don't know why he's holding them because he wasn't caught in his there, but all he was caught across the stomach.
No, maybe he's just felt it, sort of. I don't know, jolted himself a little bit.
No, he went down holding them anyway. Doing a Daniel, like I say, from now on, doing a Daniel.
Well, even I didn't go down. Although I'll tell you something now, it was very slow to stand up and sit down.
Ash, that's just that's awful. That is awful. I tell you what, general football, captain football, major football, you need some corporal punishment.
Hey, budum tush.
Yes. Oh, come on. So it's a free kick. Modric to take it. 23 minutes gone. We've just seen the back of a fan with a Modric shirt on. I don't know why we were doing that. And it's going to be chip in from Modric. And they haven't dealt with it, but they didn't need to deal with it because it's another one where they're ringing the Skylab and saying, "Can we have a ball back, please?" That one. Right, so I can see. Yeah, sorry. I was about to say something extremely stupid that would have made me look like an idiot. I realised before I said it. Thank God.
Again.
Sorry.
Again.
Yeah, exactly. I do at least one every game. You know. It's a clear night, apparently, in Qatar at the moment.
Starry, starry night.
I love the Freddie Starr one of those. So it's pretty. I've got to say, really, none of the first sort of half an hour of any of the quarters has really the round of 16s has really excited me.
No. Both teams, I think, are just happy to have possession and spells with the ball. I think Japan are doing pretty well at getting out.
The through. Oh, why didn't he shoot? Oh, what an arsehole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why the hell didn't he have a shot? Croatian striker. He was onside. He was onside down this near side.
He should have shot there. He should have shot.
He shot, and he came. He tried to put it through his legs, and it just ended up in the goalkeeper's hand. You plonker, Rodney.
He's onside. He's definitely onside.
I don't know why he just didn't take a shot.
No, and even if he did shoot and it sort of got it wrong, he still had, Petkovic still had a player at the far side he could have played it to.
Yeah.
And again, it's just showed the Japanese Cliff Richard.
Are you on about the manager?
Oh, aye.
Yes.
The tempo of the game is really, really slow.
Dougal has been knocked out, though, hasn't he?
He has indeed.
Yeah.
He has indeed.
The passing in this game is absolutely poor.
Yeah. Like I said, slow tempo. Japan started, being able to break down the Croatian press. For now, though, Croatia started to see a lot more of the ball, trying to, open up gaps. Like I said, could have had an opening goal, but Petkovic decided not to be greedy and go alone. These are the kind of games where sometimes you just have to take those chances.
Yeah, you do indeed. I mean, obviously it's not the heat because all these stadiums are air conditioned, but I just think the overall standard, apart from maybe 3 teams, the overall standard of play has not been impressive, to say that these are supposedly, the best teams in the world.
No, I agree.
Again, the Croatian, he thought, I'm going to do a dummy and I'm going to leave it. And he was a dummy because the guy behind him was Japanese. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Do.
I've just seen the dummy now.
Stop looking at me when you say that. It's a cross in. It's a pretty awful cross again, all the way out to the far side. Croatian player stops it going for a... Oh! Oh, right. It's still in play. It's not gone out. It's crossed in again. And it's headed out and booted clear. Come on, Croatia. For God's sake, I'm going to start thinking it's not Unite.
No, like I said, they are, in terms of crosses, they're getting the ball into the mix. It's just about getting a player on the end of it.
Yeah.
It's just not happening yet.
No. Kramaric was close, but no cigar, as they say.
It was. He was not far off at the back post.
No.
Even Perisic's header wasn't too far off. It even had the keeper scrambling across his goal line.
Yeah.
But this is where Japan, you'd like to say, as much as they've beaten Spain and Germany, they'll take confidence from them 2 wins. However, you're only as good as your last game, aren't you? And
You are,
at the moment, Croatia are showing them that age is just a number.
Yeah, in fairness to Croatia, they are the better team at the moment.
100%.
They finished 6th. They could only draw with Belgium in the last game.
Yeah.
They beat Canada, and no disrespect to Canada, I didn't. Everybody was saying how good Canada were without actually doing anything, but I wasn't impressed with Canada. No. And of course, they drew 0-0 with Morocco, so not the best of group stages for Croatia. And Japan, of course, top of the group. Germany, they beat them 2-1. Spain, they beat them 2-1, but they lost to Costa Rica. Naz has gone 2-1 to Croatia.
A lot of people at late pushing for Croatia. This is the sort of game though where you see Croatia.
No. Why did I even bother getting excited, Dan?
I don't know. Down boy.
Japan broke away, and it just ends up in a nothing situation and back with the Croatian goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's half an hour in. It's not been. I don't even think there's a word out there to describe it. I mean, it's just been a little bit flat. We need a goal. Definitely needs a goal.
Excite it up. So the predictions now so far, I've gone 2-1 Japan, Dan's gone 1-1 and going all the way past extra time into penalties, and then it will be Japan. Doug, I need to start learning to write. Doug has gone 2-1 to Japan. Nicola went 2-1 to Japan. Shane went exactly the same as Dan, 1-1 with Japan on penalties.
Oh, no, James said the penalties. I think Japan will do it in extra time.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah, I think it'll go to extra time, but they'll do it in extra time.
Right. I do apologise then, sir.
All right.
What you'll still be wrong. You always are.
Keep both on there just in case.
Kate's gone 1-0 to Japan. AFCB went 2-1 to Croatia. Ash 3-2 to Croatia. Nate 2-1 to Croatia, and Naz 2-1 to Croatia. So a bit of a run on Croatia at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. I must laugh. I find it funny all the time that it shows the advertising board for McDonald's, and it says it all in different
languages.
Languages, yeah.
I know you obviously have difficulty with English.
Well, yeah, because to be fair, it has McDonald's. Then you had one that said something like Mekes, then one that was like McDes, and if you watch and you see it, there's one that comes up and it just says Mickey D's. It actually says Mickey D's, and I'm like, what's that? Is that the Scouse version? Oh, I'm off to get myself a Mickey D's.
Well, they do claim that to be part of England, so maybe they have their own language as well. It's the BJ, it's the BY, nearly said it wrong then, BYJU''S advert that I have to look at twice, and if you see what I've just said, you'll know why.
Come on, liven up.
Yeah, Naz said that Chisora looked bad coming off the fight. He did.
Yeah, he did. Seemed to be all right to stuff a burger, though, didn't he?
Well, I hope he didn't go to McDonald's.
God, no, I don't think they were McDonald's.
He'd have only got half his meal, you know. You know, when you go to a football match and you go to a bar and you order a burger and it's so awful, you're always disappointed with it, but you open it up and there's like two halves of a patty, and then your burger's in the middle, and it's got a bit of onion dropped on the top.
Yeah. Do you want onions, love? Oh, yes, please. And then they put about 3 on.
Yes. Well, even the football burgers were better than that McDonald's I had yesterday.
Oh, see, I had McDonald's for lunch. I had a Big Mac as well, and man wasn't too bad, to be fair. Not to rub it in, but it wasn't too bad.
I may have to disappear in the not too distant future and leave you in charge, sir. Because,
okay.
Amazon have decided that they're going to deliver to me earlier than I thought they were.
That's all right.
So
not a problem.
It's 6 stops away. I've got a 3:30 till 6:30 appointment, but I do have a feeling normally when they're that close, they actually end up having lunch in the middle. But
the thing I don't get with Amazon, right, and places like that, is they say they're about 6 stops away, but yeah, even when you go to check and they're about 30 stops away, they're at an house that's only about a street away from yours.
Yes.
And you're like, well, why can't you just run around the corner and give me the parcel? Like, why do you have to go everywhere else?
I know. You see them close and then they get further away. It's a bit like that with Deliveroo. that was my Just Eat yesterday. And they had the audacity to say, like, I didn't know where you were. So what part of my notes on the order that it's the flats above the Aldi in capital letters told you where the buzzer was that you had to press and what number to press? Was there a bit of that you didn't understand?
Is that yes, sir? All of it.
Well, I went to those flats over there. I went, are they above an Aldi? No. That's my case. I've got to be honest with you, it's a hell of a job to be doing that, delivering for Deliveroo or Just Eat. But
yeah,
you know, it's Leicester Till I Die TV in conjunction with the Dugout Football Channel, and our guest is Dan from Turf Moor House TV. Do support all 3 channels if you would be so kind, ladies and gentlefolk.
And also to those that aren't so gentle.
Yes. Who you tend to prefer, to be honest with you, but you know me.
I do.
Always keep the Vaseline handy.
It's Germaline I need at minute. I don't know about Vaseline.
Oops.
My mum was saying something earlier because obviously, as I told you,
He's moved further away. You're quite right. He has actually moved further away now.
who's that?
The Amazon delivery man.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I must admit though, I've got to be honest with you. I am actually waiting for. I've ordered a chicken and an egg, and I want to see which comes first.
Oh, that's poor. That's poor, Chris.
No.
No. Can't be having that one.
It wasn't an example of one of my better jokes, was it?
Nah, nothing to get excited about.
No. Feel a bit. No. My head is a bit scrambled at the moment. So Croatia now having to do a bit of defending. Japan coming back.
Speaking of eggs, Chris, hopefully we'll get a goal. Somebody just poaching it in at the back post.
Was that supposed to be a yolk? Poaching in it at the back post, you'd have sod.
Well, they had no eggs at Tesco, so I had to buy them from Shell.
Right, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
You'd have missed me.
Yeah, but then again, you miss pals when they're gone, and they're a pain in the arse as well.
Japan starting to grow back into it.
They are. Oh, what is that on that woman's head? For God's sake! It's not a hello. Is it? It's not even. Is it a Hello Kitty?
It looks like something like that, doesn't it? Not sure. Obviously, I think I have. Well, I don't get it. It is. It's like something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
It is some sort of giant cat.
What the Japanese player's gone down holding his leg. The Croatian got up scratching his bum.
Oh, he's caressing his own butt cheek there, isn't he?
He is a bit, yes. Well, come on, that's a bit. The Japanese is being a bit dramatic there, smashing the ground, having a bit what we like to these days call a mic moment. So it's a free kick to Croatia.
Maya Yoshida, the former Southampton centre-back that went down. I only know that because it's Anthony's favourite player.
Well, of course, it's his favourite team, isn't it? Ball comes in, headed a bit clear, not very well. Now it is. Now they're on the break. And yes, Japan really are breaking, but he needs to get support. What a ball! In fairness, what a ball and what a run. Oh, and they couldn't cross it in very well. What? No, they're pulling each other down. He's thinking about having a long shot. He's pulling it through. Oh! Over the top. Oh, have you seen that run? Did you see that run, mate?
No, I've just seen the bit where they're on the edge of the box, played it to the edge, tries to cut back inside, plays it in. Oh, I have just seen the shot.
The start of that move where the number 14 from Japan got away and ran down, and there was only him and one other Japanese player up, and he played the ball into totally open space, and the Japanese guy came round the back of the defender and collected the ball. What a move. I mean, the best move of the match to me. Lovely, lovely.
Was a very good move. Very good
Ash,
move.
I did see you put that there earlier. You can copy and paste it again if you want, but is that proper grass or artificial ground? Says Naz. I mean, it's proper grass as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, some people they do use like, is it? Say if it's patchy, the real grass is patchy. They sometimes add that like synthetic fibers and stuff like that, just to make it look like it's all right. But I think with FIFA ruling, you'd probably have to have proper grass.
I tell you what, the start of the tournament, and I'm not noticing this as much now, but at the start of the tournament, a lot of injuries were caused when players were landing. Rather than the actual tackle, it was the way they went down. And I didn't know whether that was because obviously it's all new grounds, newly laid.
It could be the way that the grass, the pitch area has been built. We all know Qatar is sort of a place that's constantly trying to build, and it could have just been an area full of sand, and they've had to sort of work with what they've got. But
yeah. 2 corners to Japan, none to Croatia yet. Dangerous attacks, 21 to Japan, 19 to Croatia. So it's pretty much. Do you think cancelling each other out?
Yeah. It's only a matter of time before one of them gets the upper hand and gets themselves on the score sheet. Both teams, like I said, Japan are having a spell, then Croatia will have a spell of dominance. It's just back and forth between the two. And
There's a goal! Oh, MG Japan. They had the corner, they got another corner, and I'm guessing it was a short corner, this one. Played out, crossed in from a left foot. Oh, bad marking there. You're going to see this in you're only about 5 seconds behind
they're just sending the second corner in, played short, edge of the box. Good dinking cross. And yeah, it is bad marking, as you said.
It's a goal to Japan, 1-0. Just showing the replay. That was a bad goal to concede. He's onside. I don't think he's offside.
No, he's not offside.
Testicle hair in front of him. So I don't think the Japanese guy who there might have been actually even touched it. But it went pulled back across the box. And the player that I was saying how good he was earlier didn't clear it this time. But he is talking. He is talking to... Oh, the grass looks a bit cut up when it's close, isn't it? They are checking the goal. They are checking it.
I don't blame him, but for me, I do think that's a fine goal. I don't think there's
I think it is. Yeah, I mean, I think they're playing on now, yeah. They're playing on. It's been given. It is 1-0 to the Japanese. Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
What time are you on yours now, Chris? I've just refreshed, man.
44:58, 45.
Right, I'm at 55 seconds now with the 44, so only about 6 seconds now.
Yeah, you are close. There is 2 minutes of injury time. Where is Donatello when you need him? Indeed. You're going to love a bit of a turtle.
You will keep playing that until you get a strike, won't you?
I will keep playing that until the football season's over. That joke to me is like a good cow. You just got to keep milking it.
Hey.
So let's go up with the comments. No spoilers alert. It was on the graphic. I did say when it's on the graphic. Looks like you're bang on timing with the live game. 46-24. No, I'm about 20 seconds behind the live game. It's a goal, 1-0. That was what we needed, indeed. Yeah. Oh lordy, says Naz. The 2-1 still on though. I can't say they don't deserve it. In fairness, can you? I mean, I think if either side had got the first goal, you could say fair enough.
Yeah. I do think there'll still be other opportunities and potentially, another goal, another goal in this one.
Yeah.
Croatia have to now come out of the blocks and get themselves back into it.
Yeah, this is why you never want to concede the first goal, because it puts you under so much pressure. Oh, it's a corner to Croatia, their first of the game. Because you've got, like you say, you've got to come forward, and then you're just going to be leaving gaps at the back.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes see Japan know though as well. You at your most chance of conceding straight after scoring, so they have to tighten it up at the back. They know full well that Croatia are going to come at them. It's just that half time can't come quick enough for them, to be fair, and it won't surprise me if we see that very, very, very soon.
Yeah, they're going to try and get one back before the half time. A good cross up into the box. Oh, it went over the striker's head. Kramaric is having a very, very quiet game. And is that half time? No, he's just walking away. No, it is half time.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It is. Finally, it comes up on the screen. We'll advance to the screen there. And they're all applauding the goal scorer, number 25. That's Dan without the beard. No, so your prediction is up for grabs. You did. Sum that first half up if you can, Dan. I know there's not a lot to talk about, but
I'd say both teams applying pressure to each other, but they both having spells where Croatia are penning Japan back, Japan were penning Croatia back, and it was more about who takes the lead in this one, where this game's going to go. Japan will be very happy on the back of their 2-1 wins over Spain and Germany. They'll think they can beat anyone in this tournament at the moment, and rightly so. Who wouldn't after some good wins for them? They got the goal. They got the vital goal. There's no offside. It was just bad defending by Croatia. And to be fair, they know now second half they need to hit another level to be able to break down this Japanese defence.
Yeah, they do. So it is 1-0. It is that time of the show. Just to say thank you to anybody that is watching on Doug's channel, Dugout Football channel. You are more than welcome to our joint presentation today. Leicester Slide TV and Dugout Football channel. Be sure to subscribe to them both. Links are in the description below on YouTube, and you can see them in the banner going across as well there. Also, of course, this guy here, give him a subscribe at Turf Moorhouse TV. He deserves the support. He puts a lot of hard work into his channel. He deserves the support. So make sure to get over there and give him a sub as well. I'm off to water the plants and drop the kids off at the pool and probably have a nibble. I don't know what has happened to my 6 stops away. Shall we have a look?
Yeah, where are we at?
Well, it was very close. And then it's very, very strange. How can they be that close, like you say, and then they actually just move away, don't they? They just...
Yeah.
Your orders. Let's have a look. Out for the... Still within the 3:30 to 6:30 time slot. 1 stop away.
Oh.
1 stop away. 1 stop... That was a song, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was a whim away. We'll be back after this. Don't trust that channel. Wherever you are watching us. Thanks very much, Dan. See you in a few minutes.
No problem.
He says, There we go.
You are are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
And this is your host, Chris.
No! God, please, no! No!
I know, I'm sorry, but he's cheap and available.
How rude.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
It's all yours, mate, and we're back in a minute.
No problem. Thank you, everybody, for watching so far. I really do appreciate everybody who is in the chat, who is just watching and hasn't commented. We appreciate you all anyway. If you could do a massive thing for Chris as well, please drop a like on this video. As it said in the graphic before, in the video, drop a like on the video because it does help us get notified by YouTube and puts us a little bit more forward. So please do that. Also, subscribe if you haven't, because it live is also... Sorry, I've got a lozenge in my mouth. In partnership with the Dugout Football channel as well. So please do show your support from both areas for both channels. And why not check out little old me if you feel like it. That said, a good, strong first half for Japan. I mean, a couple of stats. Japan have lost 4 of their last 7 World Cup games when scoring the opening goal, including 2 of the last 3. Croatia, however, have won 1 of their 4 World Cup matches when trailing at half-time, beating England 2-1 in the semi-final in 2018. So not the greatest, really. Both teams sort of cancel each other out on the stats front.
Welcome back, sir. I'm back.
Happy days.
Thank you for standing in for me there. He did the thing that I didn't expect him to do, which was not ring the doorbell and just come straight to. I don't know how he got in. Somehow he managed to, and was knocking.
He's
straight
just
on
there,
the
led
door.
on your chaise long with a parcel over his bits, going, "Got your parcel, Mr. Forian."
Don't. He wasn't that old.
Unsuspicious package in baggage area.
Oh, question, of course, is can Croatia get back into this?
Yeah, I believe so. I think they began to probably control the opening 30 minutes and then, dictate the pace a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just that they need to carve open better chances. I think Japan, from a defensive point of view, have been, on top in that sense. But let's not rule out Croatia. I do think they've got a very good chance, especially this second half, where they know from that whistle going, they are going to have to come out of the blocks nice and early.
But we've seen a lot of, like Belgium in their last game. I mean, to say that they needed to win, they played like it was like the first game.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You've got to be patient.
Mm.
Sometimes you've got to be patient and hope that chance will come. Whether you bury it or not, you've just got to hope that when it comes to it, you do. I do think that Croatia are going to have to find another gear.
Mm.
They are going to have to notch it up. And it's whether Japan can withstand that pressure. They managed to withstand it in the first half, but with a bit more intensity, can they withstand it? For me, I think they will. If they saw this game out at 1-0, I think they'd be very, very happy with it. But I think there's another 1 or 2 goals in this second half.
Yeah. I'm guessing from that, Ash, that 46 remaining line isn't a huge amount, and you won't be able to retire on it. But we will see. We will see. Patrick is in. Good evening, good morning, good day, wherever you are, Patrick. We're about to kick off in the second half. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. We are doing the watch along. Please give us a subscribe and a like on the video if you are new. Also, check this guy out, Doug, at the Dugout Football channel. And if you are watching us from that channel, welcome along. It's been great. It's great to have you with us. And of course, the gentleman that sat below me, like we're on University Challenge,
holding his tits up.
Takes more than you. Turf Morehouse TV. Be sure to check him out as well. And we're underway. We are away. We're underway.
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 Underground, underway, wombling free. There we go. So, yeah, like you say, Croatia have got to come out. This will be interesting because they will leave the gaps at the back. I'm not convinced. They haven't done it enough in that first half to convince me that they can change this.
No. Like I say, it's all about who comes out of the blocks early, and you've got to think that that's got to be Croatia's job now. You know,
Yes.
not to quote Roy Keane, but that's his job. And
that wasn't Roy Keane, though, was it?
No, that accent wasn't. Sounded more like a guy having a hot stone massage. Oh, that's his job.
Oh dear, I don't know what you're doing. Here we go. This is Dan. I recorded this earlier. That was his hot chip challenge, of course, if you remember. 74 attacks to Japan's 43. But at the moment, they've only both had 22 dangerous attacks. So that kind of, for me, says Japan are using the ball more. But they both, in 45 minutes, only had one shot on target. Japan obviously put theirs in the back of the net. And I think that, looking at that, yeah, they've got the possession, 58% possession, Croatia, and they're getting the more attacks. But it's just not doing enough to in my eyes, to get anything from this game.
No, I mean, pressure and attacks it's not always a good thing if if there's no end goal in sight, to be honest. You can dominate a team. How many times have we seen, our club teams, Leicester on their way to in the title winning season, probably suffered a lot more chances and things like that from the opposition, but still, saw out a game 1-0.
Yeah.
So it can happen.
46 lei is about £8 apparently.
Oh wow!
Buy yourself a pint. Or like you say, put it on the next one. Naz is blowing something. I'm not sure what it was, but it's a North London, or not North London, but a London team that wears colours that they've copied off Burnley. Let's put it at that.
What time you won, Chris, on yours?
48:07.
Right, yeah. So you are just like 7 or 8 seconds in front still.
Yeah. A spectacular effort there from the number 8 for Croatia, and it goes wide. Cheers, Ash. You're a good man, sir.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Surprised you know that song. You never hear Kate sing it.
No.
Is she all right? She's been very, very quiet today.
She is downstairs dealing with the munchkins.
Oh my God, that's scary. That is scary. She pops. My God, she's.
Well, I'm glad I just told the truth and not said, "Oh, she's out gallivanting doing something else," or
No.
No, she's downstairs seeing to the kids.
Oh, hello, Burnley Kate. How are you? That scared me. Now that has. Where's the camera? Bloody hell! Oh, Japan. Croatia trying to head it away here.
Black. And remember, Kate Musgrove is watching you.
Look out, Beatles about. They are now. Croatia are living very dangerously. Does it work that? Watch out, Musgrove's about. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, watch out, Musgrove's about. I often wonder what she looked like with a beard.
Wonder no more, I'll send you a picture.
Oh, bless. I went on to TikTok the other day, and it said like I got all these inboxes. There was about 10 things from Kate. She must have had a quiet day the other day. like, okay, that's Kate. Oh, that's Kate.
To be fair though, sometimes she I think she leaves them in a drafts and then just sort of tends to them afterwards or posts them, but God knows. I barely go on TikTok, to be fair. I found myself on it the other day when I weren't feeling too clever and I couldn't sleep. I woke up about 3:10 and I didn't go back to sleep until like 7 o'clock in the morning because I was just scrolling through TikTok. I couldn't sleep.
Headed back. Sorry. Yeah, I use TikTok's my social media of choice when I'm sat on the bog.
Yeah. Shit talk.
Exactly. Big brother, don't worry, Chris. I clearly see you are missing me enough for talking about me. Kate, like I said to Dan earlier, I miss you a lot. I miss you like piles, and they're a pain in the arse as well. Oh, they're appealing for penalty, and the referee saying no, with a few hand gestures as well. Kate says I get bored easily, hence the TikTok lol. I usually just go on in the evenings with World Cup and stuff. Living with Dan, I guess. Do you know what I mean? It's. I get that. I'm sat here on TikTok now. 1-0 Japan still. 51 minutes gone. Croatia haven't looked like they're coming out and they're really wanting this, have they?
No. Like I say, I think they knew full well they'd be under, a little bit of pressure. What you on time wise? Because I've just found a different legal stream.
52:09.
Oh, that one's still 8 seconds behind.
I don't think you're going to get. We're ever going to get any closer than that, buddy. But everybody, well, apart from.
Oh, what you on now, Chris?
Sorry.
What you on now?
52, 28, 29, 30.
All right, don't worry about it. I found a stream that's in front, but I'll keep quiet.
Okay. You know it won't be for long.
No, it won't. It'll mess up at some point.
Blue Kate, by the way, is actually the only one with the right prediction so far.
Which is strange because every other prediction's been drastically wrong, hasn't it?
In fairness, it has. Patrick, Croatia are not out of it. They're not, in fairness, but they need to show something. It's another corner to Japan. Croatia are just, like you say, they need to come out of this and really show intent, and they're just not showing any of that at all.
No, definitely not.
I see more intent at go outdoors, the shop round the corner.
Everything's on your doorstep. You got spoons. Go outdoors.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Honestly, I'm starting to think you're Mr. Ben.
Oh God! For those of you that are too young, ask your parents. No posting in the comments of it, please, Ash. I'm pretty sure Dan. Are you? If you follow Dan on @Turf Morehouse on Twitter, you can send it on there. But
wow, what's that?
He wants to send you a link, his legal link again, like your legal link, but we can't have that in descriptions.
Yeah, either way, I found one now that's sort of, well, I'm on 54, 32, 33.
Yeah.
But I will keep stum until you ask me my thoughts on something.
Yeah. You were trying to... No, I said I appreciate you were trying to be helpful, Ash, but it doesn't do the channel any help if these things are seen. There's been an equaliser! Croatia have got it! It is 1-1. Croatia have put the ball in the net.
Ivan Perisic, the Tottenham player with it.
Wow.
What a header.
In, and it's a superb bullet header. Bullet header there. That was a good goal, Dan.
It was fantastic goal. Something from nothing as well. really.
Yeah.
After all, Croatia have got to the byline, tried to dink it in. It's not worked out. They've had pinball in the box. But this one is just sort of, takes his time, plays one pass, takes a touch, pulls it back. Early ball in. He's onside. And that's a stronger header as you'll see in the game, to be fair.
Yeah.
To even connect with it and get it on target from that distance, and it just bounces in front of the keeper, doesn't it? So it evades the keeper at the perfect time. Keeper's not getting to that anyway. It's right towards the bottom corner.
Crossing it over now on a replay.
Fantastic finish.
Superb goal. Defenders, again, he was left open there. Nobody really picking him up. The guy that was marking him for Japan, the sort of ginger-haired one, he just let him move away from him, and he went after him. And Perisic, lovely header. Lovely header. Against the run of play, but, not saying they don't deserve it. It's 1-1. It's game on.
It is.
And we were just saying, like, Kate's prediction was spot on. That's gone to pot now. Sorry, Kate, for a while there. Yeah. Oh, Kate.
Although my prediction's on, yeah. I mean, I know I said extra time, but
yeah, no, it is on. It is on. The reason that I am bang on with the live game there, Naz, was because I've got the live game, the graphic on this screen, and I can see it that it had gone in the goal before it had actually appeared on the telly. Good save. Good save.
Fantastic save, that, wasn't it?
Yes.
He's done well to even get the shot away.
Yeah, Japan has been stung into action. Oh, what a curl on that. A curl and dip. That would have gone in. If that had gone between the posts, that would have been a goal. That's a Michael Owen quote. Game on, indeed. Indeed it is. It's a corner to Japan. Not a very good one. Punched clear, one-handed by the Croat goalkeeper. And then it's a poor pass back into the net. So this is now Serbia need to go on and get the second now, because this will rattle
Serbia?
Japan.
Do you mean Croatia?
Did I say Serbia?
Yeah.
I've nearly said that 5-6 times in this game, and if Nicola's still in, he's going to hate me for getting them two mixed up. But no, I apologise, Nicola. It was a slip of the tongue. Croatia coming down the wing now. He's into the box. What's he going to do? Mess it up? Yeah, totally messed it up. Greedy sod. I'm sorry, you're a plonker, whoever that Croatian striker was. There was play. It was
a goal scorer. It was a goal scorer, Perisic.
Was it? Well, he was trying to go for glory there. He had players he could have passed to. And then he was asking for the ball. I'd have said, fuck off, you're not having it again. He should have passed that, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have thought so.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody's links are in the banner that is going across the bottom. Please show your support. And if you are watching this channel, please do give it a like. Now says, how painful would that be? Having just equalised and Japan only gone and scored second goal within seconds. Yeah. Got away with that, Croatia. They did. I think when you've scored a goal, they always say that's a time when you've got to really you're weakest because you're distracted and what have you. But it's also the time to go on and get a second because the other team are like, fucking hell, we had this.
Oh yeah, because some players' heads drop.
Yes.
So there's momentum's with the side who equalise or get that first goal, but
yeah.
We're starting to see both teams really trying to throw themselves at it.
Cross from Japan, headed clear. A powerful header again there from the Croatian defender. Oh, they're just trying long. Oh. No, a shot then that went straight down the goalkeeper's throat. They're lining up these long shots from outside the box, and there's been very few goals scored that way this World Cup. You know, you can see that, you know, there's 5 or 6 defenders in the box, and the Japanese guy thinks, oh, you know what, I'll try a shot from outside the box. It's all right.
Yeah.
It could take a deflection, let's be honest with you, but I don't know. I've never played the game. What do I know? What do I know? I know nothing.
You've got to say both sides are taking confidence from it. The fact, you know, Japan know that they've got to try and retake that lead again, but Croatia, after equalising, are obviously growing into it a lot more.
Definitely.
I did say we'll probably see a goal or two in the second half, and we've got one of the two.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets the winner.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chums. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's Leicester Till I Die TV.
A change for Croatia. 16 off, 17 on. Budimir is on.
Sorry, Chris, I'll just be back in a minute.
Yeah, sure. You know, of course, no problem, mate. So that's a substitution for there for Croatia. And as Dan said then, they are both going for it. They really are. Fair play to both teams. It's with Croatia at the moment, the back four slowly going forward, edging into the Croatian half, down the far side. Keeping hold of the ball, Croatia. Now swapping sides, coming over to the left. A long chip into the box. They haven't cleared it, the Japanese. And it's a long shot. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. What was I saying about long shots? Wow. That was an effort. That was a superb effort from Modric. He still got it, maybe. It was bending in towards the keeper. And what a save from the Japanese goalkeeper. What a save. What a shot and a save. This game's slowly coming to life now. It's 1-1, 62 minutes gone. Wow. A poor corner. Straight through the whole box and out for a goal kick on the other side. Wow. Fair play. That was a superb save. Oh, that was a great passage of play there. I think a lot of these games are taking a while to get going. They really are. But again, it makes it very much for an exciting end. So the Japanese goal scorer is off. Let's just confirm that. Yeah, Medea is off for Japan and Asano is on. As well as Nagatomo. Wasn't that a building in the Die Hard film? Nagatomo is off and Mitoma is also on for Japan. So two subs for them. And of course, the Croatian sub Petrovic off, Rudimir on. So both sides making changes. One for Japan, 2 for Croatia. And he's back from outer space. Just turn around now and take that look up off your face. Sub for Croatia just as Dan leaves. Is he coming on? I think he's muted himself, and now he's unmuted. Are you with us?
I'm with you, loud and clear.
Well, I took you out because you went, and you came back. You must have muted yourself while you were away.
Yeah, I muted myself before I left. So when you put me in, I've unmuted myself. But as I've unmuted myself, you've muted me again.
Trying to unmute you. Yeah. Well, you just missed an amazing effort from Modric. It was a long shot from way outside the box, and it was curling in. What a save from the Japanese goalkeeper.
Wow. It's the goal scorer that's come off as well, isn't it, for Japan?
It is indeed.
Takuma Asano comes on. Kaoru Mitoma is on for Yuto Nagatomo.
Emergency haircut.
He was complaining that his next goal might be a whisker offside. Where you at time-wise, Chris? Just in case it's gone funny while I've been away.
66-18.
Yeah. So I'm still about 15, 16 seconds in front. But I'll stay quiet. I
think Dan went into the corner, Ash. That's what you need, generally. Another sub here for Croatia are coming on.
No, I nipped downstairs because my little one were crying at the bottom of the stairs. So I went down just to see what was going on.
You're quite right as well. You look after your kids. When you're old and alone, they'll just tell you to fuck off. 1-1. Free kick from Croatia. It goes in. The Japanese goalkeeper clears it up. What a save that was. What a save. My player of the tournament up until this game, which was Jasko Garva's goal, didn't really sort of cover himself in glory with the Croatian goal. But Kramaric is coming off. I think he's their top goal scorer, but he's been taken off.
Right, Chris, can I just check time-wise again? Because I just knocked my feed off and had to put it back on again.
I'm going to buy you a fucking watch. You know that, don't you? 67:45.
Right, it's all right.
So Kramaric is... didn't tell you. Palasic is on for Kramaric. They're obviously going to all go off and have early showers because there's too much itching going on. Oh, come on. That deserves an effort, at least. Welcome along.
On Twitter. Sorry, Chris. I was just looking on Twitter and people saying that Modric shot would have been a worldie.
Yes, it would. Had it gone in, it'd have been a goal. So 1-1. If you are joining us from Dugout Football Channel, welcome along. Co-hosting with us today, and my guest in here this evening, Diddy Dan from Turf Moorhouse TV. Everybody is welcome.
Even remedials like me.
Yes. At least your team actually made it to the World Cup more than Doug's did. Boom, 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 boy. And suddenly my views goes down like a pointless scoreboard. Boom, 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 boom. Japan coming forward. Out to the near side. Number 9 for Japan, which is usually boiled rice. Can he get it over? No, he can't. He kicks it out. Tried to go around the player, put too much on the ball, and was out. Not out, just out. Anybody who's a Lee Mack fan. and just in case anybody wants to know, no, I don't think Dan has actually been too long on the sunbed. I just and that's it. His little face lit up then. I remember years ago I bought a cousin an exploding cigarette. Should have seen his face light up.
Hey, it's just when I'm having a look at the stats on the game and stuff. Obviously, it's like a darker background, so it goes darker, but then as soon as I click to where the feed is, it lights up a little bit.
Oh, the lights are on you, Doug. Dan, I mean, the lights are on you.
It were another midfielder that they brought on for Kramaric, so I'm guessing they're trying to overload Japan in the middle of the park.
Possibly, yes. Seems a bit strange that when you 1-1 and you need a goal to take your striker off.
Yeah.
Dan, is your little one a Japan fan? Clearly, asks.
she's Japan in my arse is what she is.
Oh God.
She's only 5. She's all right at times, and then there's other times she's
like any other 5-year-old, a little brat. So far, Mbappe is top of the goal scorings with 5. And that was the player that actually I might get something right this World Cup. I actually picked him.
Did you?
Yes, I said he was going to be the Golden Boot winner, but that was before I knew he was going to meet England. Then Messi from Argentina, or the load on 3 then. Messi, Argentina, Giroud, France, Valencia, Ecuador, Saka, England, Gakpo, Netherlands, Morata, Spain, Rashford, England. And then I'm just trying to find Kramaric. Oh, Kramaric is equal 9th. He has got 2 goals. So when I said he was his top goal scorer, I might have been building up his part a little bit, if I'm honest with you. Technically, I was right, but, you know. Oh, a long ball in there, crossed over, and it was headed behind for a corner from their number 14, who's Daniel with a wig. LVFC TV, hello, sir. Welcome along. I presume you are joining us from Doug's channel. You are more than welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe to any of the channels that you're not subscribed to, and smash that like button, whichever, if you are, even if you're watching from Dan's. Look at those. You see that Dan is how you wear a bucket hat and carry it off. Oh, she was female and 18, and you're 30 and bold, but you know what I mean. She did carry it off more. Corner coming in. What can they do with this one? It's a low, very low one, and absolutely cocked it up again. Absolutely cocked it up.
I must say, Chris, Perisic, the goal scorer for Croatia, has now scored 33 goals for the Croats. So he's now level with Mario Mandzukic as Croatia's 2nd top goal scorer of all time.
Ooh, I think Modric is top, isn't he?
He well could be. Could be.
You come with half a stat? No. I only think I know that because I read it out the other day. LVFC TV, you are a gentleman, sir. Thank you.
It wasn't, much. Chris.
No?
It's Davor Suker.
Of course, yes. Of course it was, yes. Ash, if he has your hair colour, Dan, and can understand the tears. What, do you mean bold?
Have we got a bit of gingerism in here? That's bullying.
Going to Infantino. And another substitution for Japan. Well, can I just say, right, in that little box that is on wheels, but it's just as you in front of the tunnel, there's like 4 people sat there. I guess a couple of them might be FIFA adjudicators and what have you, but there's always one, and I presume he's from Qatar because he's in the white and the headgear. Always looks bored. Whoever it is, they just sit there. I just don't know what they're doing.
No, I don't understand what them for.
Maybe they say, "Oh, I've got the best seat in the house." I don't know what. I mean, but they always look bored.
Are they the ones collecting stats? But either way, I don't know.
No, because he just sat there. I mean, you know, the three next to him, like in suits and, you know, I mean, they're tapping away and writing away, but he's just always usually just sat there doing nothing. But who knows? Can I just say, so far, we are, up until this game, you and me, Dan, we have got all 4 predictions right for the last 16 games. Except Doug, who went for the Americans to beat Holland.
He did.
How-
He did.
how-
I
how
think there's
well did
one
that
game
go?
that I went. There is one game that I went the opposite to you and Doug, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's coming further down. You went South Korea to beat Brazil. You also went Portugal to beat Switzerland, so you might get it back there. She doesn't have his hair colour.
No, she definitely doesn't.
No. So it's a goal kick there from Croatia. It's back to head tennis again. Oh, he pulled him down. That's a free kick. Yes, it is. I do. I know I said it before, but we're going to have to mention it again. I love that goalkeeper from last night when he said shut up to that player. Love to know
Referee.
too. Oh, Japan give the ball away. Can Croatia take advantage? Oh, no, they can't. Was that Modric? Yes, it was. Modric tries to do too much. Good tackle there, in fairness. Is he giving a free kick for that? Oh, no, he's giving us a throw-in. It's a throw-in. It's gone out. Schlurp is in from the Alaman. Welcome along, Schlurpy. Tell us what the score is. Simon is in, and he's going for Japan, nicking it in extra time. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Just had a text from my doctor's surgery saying this is a reminder of your appointment, which is booked for the 6th of December at 4:00.
Oh! Sorry, a long shot there. Number 4 this time for Croatia, but it did go wide. I do apologise.
It's all right. It's to be fair, I think that would have gone on target if it didn't hit Tomiyasu.
Possibly. Possibly.
Yeah, I've not booked an appointment.
Yes, no, he did. He got his foot into it. Patrick, please don't be giving any spoilers away. And that woman with the weird headgear again.
I'm a little bit confused here.
Oh, taken off his boot by the Japanese defender. And he's down injured. Japanese number, I think he's number 8. And then cramp, I think, for the Croatian. Oh no, did he cramp or? Yeah, I think he must have cramped.
Oh, Chris.
Oh.
The date has been set for the Bournemouth-Burnley game.
Oh.
Saturday, the 7th of January.
Oh, I'm not here. I don't know. I'm not that far ahead. Look, I've got myself a new 2023 diary from all my. Look, I mean, look, like this was my week last week, guys. Look. It was a busy week.
You are a well-prepared man, sir.
Well, that's what being in the Scouts does for you. Yeah, Kate says they obviously want to see you. So somebody has to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing it's regarding like taking bloods or something.
Oh, Burnley Bournemouth, is that? How come you're playing Bournemouth?
FA Cup 3rd round.
Ah.
An excuse to see you, Chris, that's why.
Well, what can I say? You don't need an excuse. You're always welcome into the bosom of my warm arms. Slurpy Dave says, I've called my car Phil Foden. It's good at taking corners. I tell you what, they could go either way now. Both teams are throwing themselves into this.
It has become a very open affair.
It has. And you've got, I think there's going to be a bit more stoppage time in the second half. There's been quite a few players going down.
There has.
10 minutes left. Which way can you see this going?
I couldn't call it. I really couldn't. It has opened up drastically.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's not even about who scores the next goal. It's about who has a lapse in defensive concentration.
Yes. And they both really didn't defend the goals very well at all, did they?
No.
You know.
No. Although you'd have to say Croatia's goal was probably a lot better than Japan's, just for the sheer tenacity of heading ability he had to even get that on target and the power behind it as well.
Yeah. So Japan are breaking. Oh, didn't get it past the defender. Outstretched leg there, the Croatian defender. I think that kind of sums it up there for you, David, and how the second half has gone. Better than the first half. Saying you've got to go for a stereotype joke always. And second half, Slurpee says in the Alaman Brazil are walking out. Yes. You didn't know Slurpee Dave was the Time Lord, did you? He's David Tennant in disguise. Cross in here, the goalkeeper comes for it and collects it easily. Good call, and he came for the ball well there, the Japanese goalkeeper. We're into the last 10 minutes. It could go either way. Are we seeing possibly the first extra time game of this World Cup? I think we could.
We well could. It's going to take something drastic in this last 10 to change the game.
It is. Go on, say it. What do you normally say about the Japanese manager? I was going to say it for you, but I couldn't remember who you were likening him to.
Oh, Cliff Richard.
That's it, yes. Well, he does only... I was going to say a joke and I couldn't remember the song, so I'll ignore it.
Wow, I didn't read that, what Sky Sports have said. A number of EFL clubs have requested to change the kickoff times on Saturday in order to give supporters time to get home to watch England-France in the World Cup quarterfinals.
Oh. Well, again, makes sense, I guess. I'll be honest with you, though. You know that that Japanese manager... Oh, that's a free kick. That's going to be a booking. No. Oh, he's not booking him. He took him out there. We are into the 82nd minute. We've not had a card yet.
Wow.
Now, I must admit, though, that Japanese manager, he does look a bit of a young one. And he's obviously up to date with anything because he's definitely wired for sound.
Gone to Qatar on a winter holiday instead of a summer one.
Yeah, I suppose sort of if they were to lose and it being so close to Christmas, we might see some mistletoe and wine. Thank you. There we go. Thank you for that. That's the joke of the day. I'm going to award it to myself. Getting a bloody Cliff Richard Christmas song into the commentary. I'm going to do that. Whoever I co-host with moving forward, I'm going to insist that we get a sort of a particular thing somehow into the commentary.
It somehow gets in.
Yes.
I didn't know, tonight's game in the Brazil-South Korea, it'll be the last match to be played at that Stadium 974. And then that's the one with the shipping containers on it.
They're going to demolish it or something, aren't they?
Yeah, it says it'll be dismantled and will disappear completely at the end of the World Cup.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming, Naz. Don't you worry. We had it in the first half, and there'll be some coming in the second half. I think this is the first game where we've not yet seen a card, and if it ends like this, I don't think there's been any other game, has there, where there's been no cards.
No, I don't think so. Like I say, it's strange to.
They make these bottles so noisy when you drink out of them. So 43 minutes for Meda and 55 for Perisic are the goals, and it is 1-1. And I thought Croatia, when they got that second goal, that they were going to come out and really have a go, but they didn't. Japan Japan, if anything, were the ones that seem to have a bit of control after their goal.
They have. I think obviously they've just not let the fact that the Croatian equaliser has phased them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Just hope we do see a winner. Nothing wrong with a bit of late drama.
We've got it. Well, we're going to see a winner one way or another, aren't we? Because it can't go to a replay. But yeah, I've got Michael Owen in the chat. I love you, Dan.
I love you too. Always have and always will.
This doesn't mean you're in my will, though. Don't forget, and thank you very much if you have come over from Doug's channel and are watching it. It is a great pleasure to have you on. I always forget which way I've gone with the graphics. There we go. Number 8 is coming off, I think, for Japan, and number 10 is coming on. Indeed, I was right. So Doan comes off for Japan, and Minamino coming on for Japan. Minamino's on. Just saying here on FIFA stream, Modric is just starting to control things a little bit himself now.
Yeah, I'd say so. I would say so. I think he's it's strange to see, a player of his caliber. Yes, okay, his age, 37, but he's still spray that ball about like age isn't a problem.
Yeah. We've got the big cocks in. Richard's in. Good evening, sir. How the devil are you? Welcome, I hope. Naz, it's a West Ham massive in. 2 of you. Hope little un's all right, Richard. Hope he is doing well.
Not wrong with 3 big cocks in one stream. 2 of us on camera.
Well, thank you. If only my ex-wife had ever said that to me. She used to just say, "Let me know when you're finished."
The only time I'll ever hear you look big will be at the front of a sentence that ends in, "If I look through this magnifying glass."
Oh, dear.
Might have to change my room into one of them funny mirrors. It's no joke there. I'm just saying just so it looks bigger.
With you. Right.
Well, knowing me, I'll cock it up and it'll make my head look like massive or something.
I've just seen an advert around the side then for Rwanda because they sponsor Arsenal, don't they? It's like,
yeah.
You're not going to need the tourism soon, mate. You're just going to get everybody from Britain, aren't you?
It's going to become like Tenerife.
Yes.
Overpopulated with Brits.
A long hoof up from the Croatian goalkeeper. We are into the last minute and a bit.
We are indeed. It's starting to get a little bit fasty now.
It's got extra time written all over it, this game.
I did say.
You did? No, I'm going to give you credit for that. But, of course, everybody else just said this was going to be the final score. So, didn't say when.
No, I said 1-1 and extra time.
No, you got it right, yes.
Oh, of course. I've just noticed that, when I told you about EFL clubs requesting to change it.
Yeah.
Mark, 1 hour ago. Put Newport to a 7 p.m. kickoff. I'd love it. F England.
It's a booking. 89.5 minutes into the game.
Ooh.
The first booking. And I've got to be honest with you. Yeah, although I think he got his own player as well. But
yeah,
that was, I think, lucky not to be a red.
Very lucky.
Yes. The Dukes is in.
He's here. He's there. He's every bloody way.
The hugger. Well done. Welcome along. How are you?
4 minutes, Chris added on.
4 minutes. Wow. Well, you know, this is the time of match when you could really do, let's be honest with you, with a superhero. Oh, yes.
He loves it. He loves it.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. They have been very, very creative with their headgear, the Japanese. I've got to be honest with you.
They have. They have indeed. Although creative's not a word I would have used, but I can understand why you went down the let's be.
You are welcome, Dougie. You are more than welcome. You will be returning the favour later in the week when you will be covering Holland, Argentina for me. Just don't go into my go into my Google and change all my passwords. Before then. Oh, yeah, it was a free kick to Japan in their own box. Don't forget, guys, all the details are on the screen below. 3 channels you can follow. This one, just press the little red button in the bottom right. No, don't press Dan's bottom. The red button in the bottom right, and you will subscribe to my channel. Get over to the Dugsters, co-hosting the show if you like. Dugout Football Channel. There we go. That's him. And that's him as well, which was the one I meant to press. And of course, Turf Morehouse TV, who's the numpty to my underneath me. I keep farting on him, but I don't think he can smell it. Turf Morehouse TV, be sure to give him your support.
Appreciated. Much appreciated.
Has it been a good game, says Doug?
I'd say so. I'd say it's been very open, very end-to-end. Both teams trying to find that elusive winner. It's not been one of those games that have been sort of, slow, flat. Both teams are trying to get through this, knowing that it's a typical knockout game. No one wants to lose it.
No,
but both teams are also going for it as well. It's not just a midfield battle.
Yeah, that's not bad, Saint. To be fair, saw my mother-in-law getting mugged by a group of lads. The wife says, "Aren't you going to help?" I said, "No, 4 of them should be enough." Not bad, that one, Ash. I'll give you that one. Not bad at all. So 1-1, the first extra time. If nobody gets a goal in the next minute and a half, or minute now, and I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to welcome half time, welcome extra time and the break. Be interesting to see how they handle it with the so-called heat, won't it?
Yeah. Japan throwing themselves into it a little bit more. I think Croatia now will just be happy to get that extra half hour and see where it goes. But
it was Kovacic who got the yellow card for Croatia.
I thought it was Mateo Kovacic.
Yeah, and broke the record of going through the whole game with no yellow card.
He's notorious for a yellow as well as Kovacic. But on my screen, Chris, that is it.
Yes, it is on the graphic as well.
It is.
So we are 1-1. We are into extra time, and we will be back again after this next short break. He says, "We're going." You put the phone down. No. You put the phone down. No, you put the phone down first. I've moved all my graph around. I don't know where anything is. Here we go. Let's have a different one.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Hi, this is Chris from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Indeed. And don't forget to support the Dugout Football channel. A joint production today. And Dan, I think, has gone to find himself a dry corner. And Turf Mouse TV as well, obviously, he supports and is joining us on this. But if you are new to this channel, whether you're coming via Doug's or via anywhere else, and you aren't a subscriber, bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a little red button. Click on that, and it subscribes you to the channel. Press the likes if you can as well, and we've kicked off. Press the likes if you can, and that will also help the channel as well. And notify, and you will get to see, or not, well, be told whenever we go live. We did the Tyson Chisora watch along recently, and we do quizzes. We've got a Christmas quiz coming up just before Christmas. Doug and Dan are both on that as well. Absolutely nothing to do with football. We're giving ourselves a break, and we're just going to have a silly quiz. We're going to come, silly hats, and get us drinks and see where we go. You see, Ash, you're going, you're so rash with your Ash is rash with his bets, and he's lost it. So let's have a look then. David said Japan's bottled it. I'm not sure. It's been a very, very, it could go either way. I mean, 38 dangerous attacks to Japan. 46 to Croatia. So, oh, Jake's there. Jake, the West Ham fan, is on the screen. Hey. Oh, I don't know if Richard's still in. Probably not. But what's your son doing over there in Qatar? Japan are kicking from left to right in this first half of extra time. Of course, in the full blue kit. And it's going out for a goal kick to Croatia, who are therefore kicking from right to left. As it is on the graph, but as you know on the graphic, it never changes. Obviously, it's an all-white strip, but with the red checkerboards on the shirt. And so far, it has been all white for on the night for Croatia. They just need to finish it off. Modric is still on. Don't know how much he's got left in the tank. That is way, way over. That was a bad kick forward there. Oh, look, Nippon's in the crowd. Well, his banner's in the crowd. It says Ultra Nippon. That's Nippon or not? Probably not, in fairness. Probably not. 1-1. 2.5 minutes into the first half of extra time. Goal kick from the Japanese goalkeeper, who had a wonderful save earlier from Modric. Although it was an excellent effort from him. It was, high, and it was curling in and going down. It was a lovely shot. And the goalkeeper pulled off a fantastic save. Now Japan are breaking on the far side. Oh, he let it go. I'm not sure if he let it go through, but he went through the Japanese striker, and they got it clear, but it's back with Japan now. They are looking to come forward. It's still on the far side. Like I say, Japan left to right, and it's on the wing now. Of course, I used to be in the British Airways football team. They used to play me on the wing, but I kept falling off when we took off. No. No. I'm sorry. So Japan 1, Croatia 1. 7 corners to Japan, 4 to Croatia. Japan are starting this extra time the stronger. They are going forward. And they're arguing with this referee. Maybe he will say what the other one said earlier, which would just basically go away and shut up. I love that last night. Number 14 to take the corner for Japan. It's a short corner. Going to be whipped into the box. Oh. And again, 2 players go for it, and they both, I think, wind each other in the process. A head injury. We've got the referee. I'm not sure who had the head injury. They went up for it together. Oh, they both had a head injury. Ah, painful. Yeah, that was a clash of heads there. That was a clash of heads. David thinks it's going to go to pens. It could do. It could well do. Anyway, I think they're both all right. It's carrying on with a goal kick to Croatia. Or a free kick, I should say, to Croatia. Five minutes into the first period of extra time. So a third of the way through here. Trying to get something going here. That's going to go out, unfortunately, yes. Yeah. Throw in the near side, near to the corner flag for Japan. Number 19, Sakai to take it. Croatia back to the goalkeeper, back out to a defender. You know, it's had spurts in this game when, you know, it looked like it could actually start, becoming a bit of a classic, but it's always kind of let down. It never kind of lived up to its promise at all. Oh, a high ball into the box, into Japan's box, dealt with very easily there by the Japanese defender. Penning it dangerously. Oh, have they got away with it? They were playing it very dangerously defensively there. And there's another injury. There's another injury down. So Japan, the player this time. There's some substitutions here for Croatia. We'll just wait to see what they are. 7 and 13 are coming on. Ash says you can get 12-1 for South Korea to beat Brazil tonight. Yeah, and Modric is coming off. Of course, yeah, we don't encourage betting, but if you do bet, that's not bad odds actually. And as of course we always say with betting, when the fun stops, stop. I reckon we're going to see first game that went to extra time and pen. Well, if they carry on the way they were doing, so let's have a look there then. So Kovacevic is off. Velastic is on. Luka Modric is off. And Maya is on. Good job we've not got Jonathan Ross commentating on this, isn't it? Holy hell. We couldn't afford him. Ash. I don't know. He's gone. I'm presuming there's something up with the children, and of course they always come first. So Japan. Oh, too hard, goes straight through the defence and into the arms of the Croatian goalkeeper. Croatia are pretty used to extra time at the FIFA World Cup. In 2018, round of 16 won on penalties. 2018 quarter-final won on penalties. 2018 semi-final won in extra time. Yeah, of course, remember that. So what's going to happen this World Cup? That is the question. And 7 of Croatia's last 8 tournament knockout games have gone to extra time. So 7 of Croatia's last 8 tournament KO games have gone to extra time. Euro 2008 versus Turkey in the quarterfinals. Euro 16 versus Portugal last 16. 2018 Denmark last 16. 2018 Russia quarterfinal. England 2018 semi-final. They won all of those. They lost to France in the final that went to extra time in 2018 at the World Cup. Euro 2021 to Spain in the last 16. They won that. And they also, well, in this one, obviously, they are playing Japan. So, yeah, Croatia pretty much used to extra time and penalties. And he's back. He's back from outer space again. All I can say is that was one of a hell of a big shit. But welcome back, Dan.
I mean, I've been called worse. But
by me, usually, in fairness.
No, to be fair, I went downstairs and I was talking to kids because obviously I didn't see them this morning because I didn't set my alarm to do the school run. So Kate had to do all that this morning on her own. And me being the bad father that I am, slept straight through. By the time I'd woke up, she'd already gone out with her mum, had Kate, and I sort of just didn't see the kids this morning. So obviously I went down and just saw them.
I think Kate should have woken up at least, you know. Yeah. I mean, no, in fairness, kids always come first. And, of course, saying hi to the kids. They probably looked at you and went, who are you?
Oh, no, they were all trying to talk over each other about the day. One of them's trying to tell me about Christmas cards that they're doing for their friends at school. One of them's writing a letter to Santa. The other one's just telling me about what stuff he's been doing on his Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, it's...
That's not bad for the headmaster, is it? But it's looking like we're coming up to the end of the first half of extra time, and it looks like it's going to go well. Croatia have got the experience. I don't know if you caught what I was reading out there.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah. So, like Patrick says, Croatia might win now. Naz says, you naughty dad, Dan. He is. Bad dad. Bad dad. But yeah, they've won round of 16 and the quarterfinal in the 18 World Cup on penalties. So
it was my own fault. I didn't set my alarm. Because with the England game being on yesterday, I thought it was a Saturday. So I didn't set my alarm thinking, oh, it's Sunday. I'll just have a lie in.
Kate, if you are watching this, he's just a lazy bastard.
God, you don't need to tell her that. You don't need to tell her that. I think she already knows. Christ, she's always calling me it.
He woke up. He woke up before you did. Looked at the clock and thought, "No." Closed his eyes and pretended to be asleep.
There has been a few times where I've woke up and I thought, "Right, well, she's still led aside me, which means it's still very, very early. I need to go back to sleep." Had she
moved her hands to certain places in his body, he probably would have woken up. She'd have squeezed them that hard, he'd have had no choice.
She could have dropped a feather on it and I'd have still felt the pain.
Yeah, exactly. So everybody's predictions apart from Kate's is still on. Who knew, Kate, eh? Who knew? Oh dear. As David said, Mum knows best.
Exactly. Do you think this has got pens? Sorry. Do you think this has got pens written all over it, or do you think there is a chance that either side could nick it?
Well, you know, whilst they're playing, either side could nick it, but at the moment, it's not looking likely. I mean, they're both again having attacks, but they are just, making good saves. So, yeah, I'm not. I can see penalties. I mean, by the time you get to the second half of extra time, tired legs are coming in and cramps, taking over. But that said, of course, neither team will want it to go to penalties.
No. What time are you on yours, Chris? I'm at 1:04:40.
Oh, I'm on 14:36. No idea what the 1 hour is or anything like that. I'm just coming up to 15 minutes in the first half of extra time.
Right, so I'm just hitting the 1:05. There's 4 added minutes.
Yeah, which I'm not surprised. So, of course,
An extra 4 minutes on top of 15. That's something else, isn't it? Oh no, 2 it says now. I don't get it. At the bottom of the screen it says 2. At the top of the screen it says 4.
I can only see 2 at the moment. You know what? We need somebody. We need somebody that can make a decision for us and decide how much injury time there is. Here we go. Yeah, they say 2 minutes.
Yeah, they've changed it to 2 on here as well.
Yeah, the turtles have spoken. They did go blah, 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 but they did speak.
Struggle to understand them with a mouthful of pizza.
Yeah, well, this is the trouble, isn't it? Oh, I could just go a pizza now.
Ooh, I'm on pie chips and beans.
And is it any wonder we're fat bastards? The clues are there, really, aren't they? Oh, Japan managing to repel a Croatian attack and breaking down the near side. Good ball over the halfway line, but he couldn't control it, and it's easily taken off him and back to the goalkeeper by the Croatian defender. So,
you got to think this last 15, it's going to be neither team's going to want to try and go all out of there because all it takes is that one mistake.
Yeah.
So you would say, I think it's James who predicted 1-1 and penalties.
Shane, it was.
Shane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
1-1 and penalties. But then again, so it is half time in extra time. Thing is, they don't. All right. What's worse, making a mistake in this last 15 minutes or missing a penalty?
The thing is, I don't know. I'd say missing a penalty is heartache. But to be fair, it depends what feed you're watching, Ash. Yeah. The one I was watching said 4 at the top, but then 2 at the bottom, and then changed it to 2 at the top.
Ash can be very poppy at times, can't he? You know?
Yeah. It's like having another woman in house.
Scotch pies. I do miss an awesome English pie. Frey Bentos having homemade spag bog tonight. I had spag bag last night.
Oh, spag bol is good.
Yes.
It's a quick and easy meal, isn't it? Spag bol as well.
It is. I can hear myself on your stream, Dan.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I know I love myself, but I can't. It's odd hearing myself twice. So here we go. I can still hear myself.
Right, let me take myself out and come back in. Because obviously I'm doing it through the laptop, so I don't want it to. I don't know what I have to.
No, that's okay, mate. You do what you need to do. He's gone. Let's not let him back in. Oh, guys, a good Dobby knows me. So the second half, the last 15 minutes, excuse me, for one of these teams to win it. Yeah, you see, Dan isn't saying that's why. Kate had a fish cake. So anyway, so Dan's gone. Let's pretend we haven't noticed. We won't get him back in, and we'll just leave him sat there if he comes back in. You don't look like he's gone. Oh, good afternoon. Welcome back. I can't hear myself now.
I don't know what it was. Not sure.
Kate, you missed. Kate has had a fish cake. Just the one. Just the one. As Ash said, it's not quick. You need to cook it for 2 hours. Not when it's a microwavable meal. You don't. It's 5 minutes.
Ball 2 hours. Who's cooking a spag bol in 2 hours? I mean, I could understand if you're making it from scratch. If you're proper Italian and you're going all out.
I think that's probably what he means. Yes. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, ready-made sauce, brown the meat.
Well, I'm not even that. I'm just like a ready meal. Stick it in the microwave and wait for the ping.
Yeah, 30 seconds. A minute and 30 seconds in the microwave, and a minute pricking top of it.
Yeah. And then I went for an interview, and they always have those games where you sort of relax and get to know each other. I said, "Well, what's your favourite, meal?" I said, "One that pings." Nate, are you telling the truth or are you talking bolognese? Bolognese.
Yeah, it does. It does. To be fair, I'll give you that.
You saucy person, Nate.
Happy Christmas!
Indeed. Who's not done the Christmas shopping yet? Well, you can see Dan's got kids. I've got kids, but I still haven't done it yet.
Well, neither have I. Kate's done it, but I mean, the stuff that I need to get, I'm not technically finished yet. There is a few, like one or two bits I need to pick up, but other than that, majority of it is done.
Well, as long as you don't forget to get Kate's broom serviced, it's that time of year, isn't it?
It is. I'm already looking at her birthday ideas, which is not till obviously next year now. But I'm already on. I'm already on with ideas.
No, we wouldn't know. Kate's actually very prepared for Christmas presents this year. Come and help me. Nate says, "Well, you're welcome to Leicester Till I Die at TV." You've not seen me, have you? I mean, although I did say this was Dan early, it could just as easily have been me.
Oh, look at that. Even when you kept it as it were, Chris, it still just picked out the focal point.
It did, yes. Kate is very prepared for Christmas presents this year. And it's a woman's thing. You are so organised, and you don't want us men getting in your way and messing your shopping up. That's why I always used to leave it to my wife.
I hate it. I get there and I'm like, is this good enough? Are they going to be happy with it? Do they even like that?
Yes.
Will they? And I just go into a mindset of, sod this. I need a pub lunch to work a few things out mentally.
I remember when my girls were younger. And One Direction had just broken, and they were coming to Bournemouth. And my eldest got them 2 tickets. So he got them a big box. They have to open and search all through it. And there's just like 2 tickets at the bottom. They were absolutely over the moon. They were they couldn't believe it. And then they actually filmed the concert at Bournemouth for a DVD for One Direction. I said, I could get you that for your birthday. Now, the birthday is the end of March, right? I went, oh, no, we don't like them now. I'm like, for fuck's sake. I was like 3 months after. Online shopping is the way to go. It is. Or, as I'm going to do with my daughter, we're going to go to Winter Wonderland, and I'm sure we'll be able to pick something up there on Sunday. Free kick here to Croatia. Croatia kicking right to left in this last period of extra time.
Winter Wonderland in London, the only thing you'll be picking is pockets.
We're not all like Lancashire,
Yeah. You got to pick a pocket or two, boy.
I'll send you a picture because I know you want to go.
From what I'm hearing, it's very, very expensive when you're in there.
Oh, of course it is. Yes. I would not have expected anything else. Yeah, David, I'm with you. I can't be bothered to go out either. If God had wanted us to go Christmas shopping to the shops, he would not have invented Amazon and Argos.
Well said, sir.
Right, Japan coming now. Is it going to go to penalties? They've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, either team here to get a goal and break the other half. Because you'd think at this point, if one of these teams got a goal down, you'd think that would be it, wouldn't you?
You'd like to think so, yeah. You'd like to think so. But whether we're going to see it, all shall be revealed in the next 10.
Yeah. Modric is off for Croatia. That surprise with penalties looming?
Yeah, it is, to be honest with you. I thought, if anyone's going to be one of the pivotal penalty takers, you'd say it's got to be him.
Yes. That Japanese defender came from nowhere and took the ball off the foot of the Croatian, so they've got a corner. You can't get discount codes in shops. That is true. So we are coming up with. Have I got time to eat between the two games? That is the question.
Trust me, if it pings, you've got time.
Thank you, Naz. He says, I'll definitely get my uncle to subscribe to your channel, Chris. The guy's a massive Leicester diehard fan. He is back in 2 months' time. He's in the Amazon jungle training jungle warfare. Or is he just working for Amazon? That's not a difference. Cheers, Naz. I appreciate that, mate. We'll not put that one up now. Now it's Croatia that are exerting a bit of pressure. Just keep that ball in there, the man is on the near side. And then they just go and kick it off the back of a Japanese defender and they get the throw in. But, at the end of the day, I mean, I am sharing this to his channel, so I kind of guess that we have got to drag him in. And, he's here in time for penalties, really. And it's odd. It's odd for Scotland to be late to anything World Cup because they normally get there and then they just leave early. Doug, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I see the Scotland jibes are up again. We
couldn't do a show without one, could we?
Hope you and Dan have enjoyed this game. I've actually been kind of sort of tuning in sort of half-heartedly throughout the day, but I haven't actually seen any of the action. Has it actually been a good game, or?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Dan, hasn't it?
Yeah. Like I say, it's not been one of those where both teams have cancelled each other out and it's just been a midfield battle. It's been very open. Both teams had chances, whether they're on target or not. But you can definitely tell neither team want to lose this right now because it's so late.
I've got to say to you, Doug, how was your football game? Did you make many saves?
Oh, trust you to add that.
Oh, come on. The door was open. It would have been wrong if I hadn't walked through, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that is very, very true. I've literally just got in the door just now. So I was supposed to have finished at 4 today. But I overran my work schedule, so managed to get finished for 4:30. So I would have actually been here. I would have probably been here for the start of extra time, but unfortunately, unfortunately, a little bit late. But no, thank you very much for obviously covering this game on my channel. I appreciate it.
Are more than welcome, sir. Your details are squidging along the bottom. And of course, we've included you in the artwork as well. A cross in here from Japan, which is kicked out. So we are looking at 6 minutes on this one. Like you say, I'm surprised Modric has gone off with it, possibly going to penalty. Well, I think it's almost certainly going to go to penalties now. So, like I said, Serbia, when they got the equaliser, I thought, that's it, go for it. And they just didn't.
I'm a bit surprised Modric has gone off because I thought he would have been one of Croatia's probably main penalty takers. So
that's what we just said, weren't it, Chris? We did just mention that not so long back.
Yeah. David says, "Don't worry, England will be out soon." David, obviously, you know, I presume you're kind of a little bit Scottish, so just for you.
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home.
I can probably only play that for another 4 days, so I'm making the most of it. Get me money's worth. Oh, a second card. We went, Doug, we went 88 and a half minutes without a card in this game.
Wow.
Take a guess who received it.
Kovacic.
I told you. The Chelsea hothead.
Yeah. He always gets booked for Chelsea, so it's no surprise there. And then the player that's just been booked there is Barisic of Rangers.
Indeed. Just to say, when we get to penalties, that I will be taking the screen full size. So we can enjoy it. So I won't be reading any comments out when it comes to penalties because somebody's bound to say a spoiler with the best will in the world, but it's just easier with something like penalties not to include it.
Good idea, mate. Good idea.
Yeah. That's badass. So we are 3.5 minutes away from penalties. My player of the tournament so far, who has not had a particularly good game today, Jasko Garvardsol. Obviously, I'm butchering his name.
Gavardiol of Leipzig.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been fabulous. He has been absolutely fabulous in this tournament. Yeah.
He didn't really. He probably could have done more with the Japanese goal, but it was a great goal, though, wasn't it, for Croatia, Dan?
Yeah, bullet header by Perisic.
Yes.
He's not known for his heading either, Perisic. So, good. He was nowhere near the keeper either. He was pretty much on the edge of probably just on the inside of the D, just on the inside of the box, and he manages to get on the curling cross in, direct it well, put enough power on it as well, and it was just one of those awkward headers that bounced in front of the keeper. So, keeper wouldn't have got to it anyway because it was proper bottom corner, weren't it, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah, there is a slight echo, Kate. You're quite right. I don't know who's echoing. It might be Doug, because Doug's... Yeah, I think it could be Doug, because Doug's gone and I don't hear it now. I must admit, this is one game I would have loved to have seen Sean Connery comment on. Slavic. 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. Indeed, it is. Oh, your grandparents emigrated. Do you mean from Scotland? Yeah, Doug says he's going to come back in. Oh, you are no problem at all there, Doug. Probably gone off to get a hug.
Just a stat for you, Chris. If it does go to penalties, the team going second has won the last 6 penalty shootouts at a World Cup.
Wow.
So we shall see who takes the upper hand in going first.
Yes. I never know whether it's best to go first or second.
I didn't understand that. I mean, I do like ABBA, but the ABBA situation regarding the penalties I thought was a bit weird.
That was totally, that just wasn't right, was it? You know.
Another stat for you, Chris, as well, is Croatia have won both of their World Cup shootouts. Funnily enough, going second both times. And they're the only two teams have won their first 3 World Cup shootouts, which is Argentina and Germany. So Croatia could be the third.
Nate, mate, that is such bad luck. If you want, I can give you. There's a minute stoppage time on. Do you agree with that, Donatello, or do you think it's wrong? No, he says a minute is right. Yeah, found out. Well, look, Nate, if you want, I can give you the number for the Samaritans.
Nothing wrong in being Scottish, Nate. Nothing wrong in being Scottish, mate.
Nothing right either.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
No, just saying I would have loved you. I don't know if you heard it at all. I said I would have loved Sean Connery to try and commentate on this game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It wouldn't make much sense either anyway.
No. So it's coming up to, it's going to be penalties. Oh my God, what's he got on his head? Look like he got half a bra on his head there, that Croatian.
Yep, that's
fan.
it. Penalties. Penalties
Yeah.
it is.
It is all over. It is all over.
Chris, the only previous World Cup shootout between an Asian and a European team saw Korea Republic eliminate Spain in 2002.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, indeed. Don't forget, everybody, that if you are... No, not if you're doing that. Let me get you all right. There we go. That's it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get rid of Dan. We lost him at half-time, and we had to let him back in. But don't forget, if anybody is free and wants a bit of a change and get away from football, come and have a look at Dan doing his modelling on Wednesday, the 21st of December at 9 o'clock. Doug will be there, I'll be there, Reese will be there, and it's just a Christmas quiz. All I'm going to say is there's going to be no football. Just come in, silly hats. We're going to have a drink, probably. Well, I am. I don't give a shit about anybody else. I'm going to have a drink. And we're just going to be talking, having stupid questions and having a bit of fun. So, guys, the chat is going off now, and we will be back. You can still comment away, but we're going to. I'm going to hide it so that we just, which basically we can see it now. Who is the last one timing? Oh, my machine's going to sleep. There we go. Because what we'll do is we'll decide which one of us is the one that's behind out the three of us. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Are you watching it on an iPlayer, Doug, or are you on normal telly?
I'm on normal telly.
So you'll be in front of everybody, I think.
Yeah. So what we're going to start. So whoever is in front and second in front keeps quiet until the one in third shouts out what's happened. Is that okay?
Yep. No worries.
Yeah. Because that way it's not ruining it for if I'm in front and I shout out, and it ruins it then for the other two. So
yeah.
Especially because they can take quite a while to sort of line up and do everything else.
Well, Doug will be in front. I think then it'll be me. So you will be the last one.
Well, it's finished now, isn't it? So I can't.
But in the game when it was between me and you, I was in front of you by about 15 seconds towards the back end.
That's
and
true.
If Doug's watching it on normal telly, then he'll definitely be.
Yeah, we will find a point and we will see who is where. So at the moment, I'm looking at the referee talking to number 6, who's putting the captain's armband on.
I'm at that bit as well.
He's taking hands with the Japanese guy. He's about to toss the coin. He's going to toss the coin. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. Toss the coin. Now.
No, he's already tossed it.
So you're ahead.
See the excitement on his face.
They're shaking hands now, so I'm at that bit as well.
You are ahead. Yeah, it is me that's last then. fucking host of the show and I'm last. What the bloody hell's going on? It's not fair. Right, so I am the last one, so I will put myself there.
I'll put myself on mute then, if that helps.
Or as long as you don't.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah,
I might do
I
that.
always
Put
go
myself on mute.
Oh my god, sitting bulls in the fans.
At least then, if you ask us a question, we can unmute ourselves. And...
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I think Japan are taking first as well.
Typical.
I think so. Yeah. The goalkeepers are just shaking and hugging. Doug feels at home. Doug's other channel, the hug out. What he didn't realise is that he's actually launching a dating channel. Is Doug, the hug out dating channel. That's what he was wanting to say the other day. Right, guys, who's on mute? I think Doug's
I was on mute.
No, Dan's on mute. I think everybody's on mute now. God, if I knew it was that easy, I'd have done it right 2 minutes into the game.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be fat dick.
Right, here we go. Here we go. So, number 10 for Japan is going to take the first one. The Japanese fans are praying. This is to go into the quarterfinals. Can we get an Asian team into the quarterfinals? Number 10 is going to shoot at some point this side of Christmas. He takes it. He saved it. He's missed it. He's missed the first penalty. Ivanovic has saved it. Wow, that's not a good start. Not a good start. Number 10, it was a poor penalty, in fairness. Side-footed it. Goalkeeper guessed the right way, and it just hit him in the centre of the body. Didn't really have to do much there, the goalkeeper. So Japan have missed the first penalty. Croatia now. Modric is there watching. Number 13. Oh, this could be unlucky for Croatia. Steps up, takes it, scores. He scores. Croatia have the advantage. And it is 1-0 to Croatia. And that was a good penalty there. Just he nearly got his hand to it, the Japanese goalkeeper. But it was a good area to shoot at. It was just a bit too high for him, I think. And here we go. Japan, number 9 this time. Jogs up. And he's missed it as well. He's missed it as well. He did not look confident. He did not look confident going into that one. Oh. Not look confident at all. And Japan, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I mean, the goalkeeper went the right way again, stretched his hand out and saved it. And the Japanese fans do not look happy. Now, Croatia here, they can go into not an unassailable lead, but they can certainly make it really. If this goes in, Croatia are going to have an uphill battle. Number 11, Croatia. Straight down the middle. Japan surely are looking at going out. Croatia there. That was high, a good height, straight down the middle. The goalkeeper dived to his right. And it was a good goal. It was a good penalty. That was probably the best penalty, I think, so far. So it's 2-0. 2-0 to Croatia. Wow. Japan really must score this. If they miss this and then Croatia score, Croatia are through. Number 18 for Japan, taking some big strides back and one to the left. Where is he going? Takes it, he shoots it, and it sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Number 18, Asano for Japan. They are still in it. They are still in it at the moment. Now, if Croatia miss this, then it gets exciting. Your food tastes nice, Dan. I'm bloody starving. Oh God, I'd love you to spill it now all down your front because it looks like it's tomato. Oh my God, they've all got those silly hats on. Okay, here we go. Here, Kramaric is off for Croatia as well. Number 14. Oh, he's missed it! It was not a good penalty. He has missed it. It hit the post. Oh, Japan are still in this. That was a lazy penalty. Lazy penalty. No power behind it. He went for placement. And the thing is, I've got to be honest with you, I think if he hadn't hit the post, I honestly think that the Japanese goalkeeper would have got it. Good God, that was a big spoonful, Dan. Why not just... Here we go. Japan, he's missed it! Oh, he has missed it! Another poor penalty. Another poor penalty. Japan are not taking good penalties here. Linkovic dives the right way. Again, it's almost a repeat of the second penalty. He goes down, gets his hands to it. If Croatia score this, Croatia are through. Croatia are through to the last 16. Number 15 to take it. Almost straight on. He's going to have his run up. Here he goes. They're through. It sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Croatia are through. 3-1 on penalties. It wasn't hard. Japan, total mess. Poor penalties. Croatia are through. And we're playing the winner of tonight's game. Oh, gentlemen. Bad penalties from Japan.
Very bad. Very. There's not enough power on them. They're too much in the corner. I think even one was down the middle as well. Like, it was just very, very poor penalties. And that's not the best penalty shootout you've ever seen. But in the end, I think Croatia, they've got history of penalty shootouts, haven't they? So
they have. We read it out earlier. I mean, where's it gone? I've lost the stats here. Oh, here we go. That's extra time. Yeah, they won the round of 16 in Russia on penalties. They won the quarterfinal on penalties. The semi-final they won in extra time, and obviously they've won this on penalties. So they are the penalty king. Ash, yeah, that kind of didn't last long, did it? that post. Dan, awful penalties from Japan. Awful.
Yeah, absolutely lackluster. No real pizzazz behind them. It was almost like they stepped up to it thinking, I'll try and sack the keeper out and then just, send him one way, send him the other way. But they always say with a penalty, never change your mind last minute. Always go with what you were going to go for originally. They were poor pens. Yeah. Keeper definitely did his own work, knew what he were doing. But yeah, Croatia have a chance to potentially face Brazil or another Asian side in South Korea.
Yeah, I mean, Doug, they did get all the penalties on target, but they were all low. They were all close to the keeper, as in, he got it without them really going into the corner. But they just were. It was almost like they hadn't practiced them to me.
Yeah. I think it's always difficult when it comes to a penalty shootout. You've given your all for like 120 minutes, and it's obvious that I don't think it looked like they hadn't practiced penalties. I mean, Minamino's first one was absolutely bad, and then obviously the other ones were even worse. But Japan have had a good tournament. They've had a good tournament. Who would have predicted them to beat Spain, Germany, lose to Costa Rica, which was a bit of a shock, but get Croatia to 120 minutes. It's been a very, very good World Cup for Japan, and I think we'll see them back in 2026.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that has ruined our 100% record of predictions in the round of 16.
It has. I did say that Japan would get to extra time tonight.
You did,
but, and 1-1.
But you still got it wrong.
I still got it wrong. You're wrong pens.
You're trying to grasp something here. Win victory from the jaws of defeat.
Did anybody say Croatia on pens?
Sorry?
Did anyone say Croatia on pens?
No.
One of my friends has just messaged me. Did Japan not practice penalties? Probably the worst penalty shootouts I've watched.
Yes, indeed. So you can add Japan to this graphic here. Japan will face either Brazil or South Korea in the
Croatia, Matt. Japan won't face no one.
Croatia will face Brazil or South Korea. And, of course, on the other side, sorry, Doug, but the English are through to face France. Guys, thank you so very, very much. If anybody has been watching on the other channel, because we have multi-channel today, Leicester Till I Die TV and the Dugout Football channel, smash the likes, whichever channel you are on, and subscribe. If you have been new to either channel, subscribe to them. The links are in the description below on the YouTube channel. And of course, don't forget to follow the little guy at the bottom there. No, he's in the middle. He's moved. He's in the middle. Give him a like as well to Morehouse TV. Guys, thank you so very much. Thank you for the honour of co-hosting this on your show, Doug. Really do appreciate this. No doubt we'll be talking to each other again soon. I haven't got long to go and get some food. So I will see you all later. Have a good night. Take care, guys. There we go. Get rid of the goalkeeper. He's not a keeper anymore. Look, he's gone. There we go. Thanks very much for everybody who's watched. So if you've come over from Doug's channel, you've been most welcome. Thank you to Doug for letting me do that. I say I've got now 40 minutes to go and get changed, run myself down with a wet copy of the Daily Mail and get something to eat. I will see you all at 6:30 when we will be looking at Brazil versus South Korea. We've all gone for Brazil. Is it going to be as clear and obvious as that? I'm sure if it isn't, we've got VAR. God help us. See you all in 40 minutes. Bye now.
Thank you for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too or I'll be back.
Leicester Till I Die TV. They think it's